You are listening to the Hello Sport Podcast. What's up, punters and dribblers? Welcome back to Hello Sport Podcast. Home unqualified opinion, unwavering bias on this Monday, fresh off a great round of rugby league trials. It's all happening in the world of rugby league, Edward. It's all happening in the world of sport. Bit of winters action.
Always a bit of winters, mate, this time of year.
Oh, well, this time of year.
This time of year every 4 years.
Every 4 years. This time of year.
This time of year every 4 years.
4 years, mate.
Yeah, mate. Chili's here. Chili's
in.
fucking frothing at them out, mate.
Chili's absolutely pumped. There's Super Rugby that's back on. I don't know. There's the bloody Cricket World Cup, mate. We're losing Zimbabwe. There's all sorts of shit happening. It's all happening, mate, and I've come in with a real pep in my step, and it's probably also due to the fact that I haven't touched any booze for a couple of weeks. Just feel fresh. You
feel fresh? Feel nice? Feel ready to go?
Feel good. Feel fresh.
Well, Monday's generally speaking the day that's most vulnerable if you've had a couple.
Yeah.
Monday's always the one that's bore the brunt of excess, Tom. Monday's always been the first to be sacrificed, the first to be seppuku'd, and Monday is the one that gets the worst rap in the media.
Yeah.
Chili's
back getting very wide, like an anaconda thickness. Look at the thickness on that back.
Well, where did he thin up?
Well, are you exercising in Wirramoo?
Yeah.
Is he out there running, mate? I'm not saying
he's out
he's
there
getting
running.
fat. Maybe that's muscle.
No, I think he's just filling out after all these years.
He's 11 this year.
How is he? How old?
11.
Wow.
Well, Staffies fill out at 11,
No, they do. They start to thicken up. They start to thicken up. Just before off the top, actually, I just wanted to officially apologise to the Waratahs and Rugby Australia on behalf of my brother, who obviously now he's loved up. He doesn't watch rugby anymore. So,
he didn't watch it.
I'm like, well, you just see Jorgensen's try? He's like, oh, yeah, man, it was fucking sick. I'm like, do you watch the game, bro? He's like, oh, I only saw some of it. And I'm like, right.
Oh, no.
Right. He goes, it's only the trials. I go, it was fucking round one.
Was not the trials.
No, it wasn't.
It was round one. Looked like a pretty good crowd.
Good crowd, good game. Beat the Reds. We'll get into that later. But I just wanted to officially apologise.
We're not getting into that
We're not kicking off
the top?
No, that would be...
With Max Jorgensen's try?
No. Good try.
At the top? No, it was a great crowd.
Great crowd.
He's a fucking good player.
Yeah, he is. But we're not starting with that.
What we're starting is we've lost a good man from the sporting world. Geez, if he brings that same attitude in here in regards to Manly games, then
there's a real problem.
There's a huge problem.
Yeah. So, listen, Rugby Australia and the Waratahs more specifically, just a sincere apology from everyone here at Pipe Dreams Media and Shane Keith Productions.
Why else have you got a pep in your step? Are we talking about that yet?
As well. Well, we probably. Listen, we can. I don't know whether it's like because
the video will go out today, won't it?
Well, yeah, it will,
and it'll go out probably before the potty comes out.
Yeah, you might be right.
Ask and you shall receive. In fact, not ask.
No.
Beg for many years.
Beg for many years. On a podcast. Plead and plead some more to get a ute.
Yep. You got to get down on your knees. You got to work who's asking to be worked.
Well, you got to work. You got to put your mouth to the grindstone.
To the grindstone,
as it were. Today we're getting utes, punters and dribblers.
The day has arrived. One for
arrived.
Tom, one for me. Both in black. Someone was offered white, but then we were like, "Fuck that," and now we've both got black.
Listen, I think again, ask and you shall receive eventually. We both didn't feel like having a white ute. White cars, not against anyone who has a white car, but there's something about white cars that freaks me out.
White utes in particular.
Well, white ute.
Particularly if you're not on the tools.
Which I'm not.
Currently.
But let's just
I've seen blokes that are actually like builders in white utes, and I'm like, yeah, okay.
No, see, I'm still like, I'm all the way around. Don't get a white ute. There's a difference as well when you got a metal tray. Tray's the back of the ute, punters and dribblers, just so you know. But shout out to Tradie Spec, I think we say first.
Yes.
Who are...
Not an ad.
No, well...
Sort of.
It's not an ad. They're giving us utes. It's definitely an ad. But it's not an ad. But it's
No, it's not an ad.
This isn't an ad.
No.
But this is just telling you that Tradie Spec hooking the boys up.
You're just being honest.
I'm being honest about who's giving us utes finally.
Which it'd be weird if you weren't.
Yeah. Ford Ranger Raptors.
Ford Ranger Raptors or Ford Raptors, whatever.
Ford Raptor Rangers. Listen, that makes me...
I don't know if the Raptor and the Ranger are the same thing. I think they might be different.
No, I think the Raptor is a
version of the Ranger?
Version of the Ranger,
Okay, cool.
Thank God.
Great.
That would have been tough. It's already tough.
It's already tough.
Well, someone's like, one of my mates is like, what are you fucking going to keep in the tray? I'm like, my Birkenstocks.
Grow up, probably brollies for the beach.
A couple of, my fucking cool cabana and my
Oh,
books.
maybe my Yeti Esky, dude. What are you talking about? Maybe
I'm
my
sorry.
fucking tool belt, mate.
Yeah, if I
Maybe
nip
my
down,
screwdriver, I don't know. And my single hammer.
I nip down to the bakery and get some croissants.
Maybe my Makita. You know what I mean?
You can start putting some tools in there.
May as well.
Golf clubs.
Yeah, always.
That actually will be because they're a real they're a burden in my house.
Tell you what else is going in there. My wine.
You about to say your wife?
No,
Jesus,
for God's sake, the very last of the big day rosé that no one else can drink except Tom and I.
Yeah.
It's
Dude,
for
it's
us
good.
now.
It's fucking good.
It's all
Not the
gone.
point.
You can't buy it. It's all gone. It doesn't matter. The last is for us. Like, go sit on it stuff. But what we are saying, really, in a roundabout way, is ask and you shall receive over many, many years.
Many years.
And
Decades.
Shout out to Tradie Spec who heard the call and finally answered it.
Yeah. Shout out to him.
Great
Tim
stuff.
and the team. I'm so erect.
I know, you've been foaming on it all.
I've been counting down since last week. Once I
know
knew
you
the
have.
date, I was like, coming in Monday.
You've been giddy. You're like a giddy kid,
bruh,
dude. You're the giddiest kid. What time did you get in this morning foaming?
8:30,
Nice.
8:40.
Nice.
That was to prepare for the show, mate. It wasn't about bloody getting the Raptors and that, mate.
Oh, no, of course not.
Of course not, mate.
Of course not.
Anyway.
Yeah, Elsa this morning was like, how you getting in? I go,
Yeah,
Uber.
Uber bad.
She's like, right, so it's 2 utes. Is that too much to ute? And I go, yes, it is. I'm going to sell one.
You've got to sell one of those utes, and you can only sell one.
Yeah, well, I won't be selling the new one. Put it that way. Imagine that. Where's the Raptor? Oh, you know, I like still, mate. I've got a bit of price for the Raptor.
I can't wait. God damn it. I'm fucking so horny. Anyway, we'll have a little video coming out.
It's like I just got to warn you though, right? Just off the top.
Yeah.
You might grow a couple of inches.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Could do with them. So
You
that's
know what
fine.
I mean?
That's nice.
Like you're higher than everyone.
Yeah.
You're better than everyone almost. Like in the male perspective.
Well, yeah,
right? You're giving off a certain aura, and like people can sit there and go, yeah, but you'd like.
You're a complete waste of space.
You're a complete waste of space on the roads, and it's way too much ute for a guy with podcast hands. And I'd go, sure, of course, like that. Of course, you can say that.
You can say that.
But are you helming that beast?
Yeah, no.
Because it sounds to me like it's a man that's not at the helm of
Well,
one.
listen, I know that the dinosaurs weren't around at the same time as humans, if you believe the fossil records. Joking.
Which I don't see any reason to do.
But no one's broken in a raptor before, a velociraptor.
No.
So this is me. This is my opportunity to break in a raptor.
Yep. Are you man enough?
No.
Absolutely
not. Anyway, that's coming, and I'm fucking horny for it. And I'm coming. It's coming, and I'm coming.
Okay, a little crass for a Monday, sure.
Edward.
Sure. A little crass.
Edward.
A little crass.
Okay, big news out of the world of rugby league.
Huge. I'm into it.
You're into it, so am I.
Welcome AFB to the team.
Yeah, welcome Adam Fennell-Blake.
Welcome Adam Fennell-Blake to the New South Wales Blues, everyone.
Adam Fennell-Blake, ladies and gentlemen.
Put them together, Meadowbank's finest. Yes, sirree.
Sorry, hey, try this rotation of a size, you weak Queensland fucks. AFB, Payne, Haas, and Tino. Oh, no, Tino's Queenslander. Fuck, who am I thinking of?
I don't know.
Who am I thinking of? Not
Olakuatu?
Tino. Who?
Hamole?
Hamole? No, who the fuck?
Mitch Barnett up front.
I can't. Oh, no, you know why I'm thinking Tino? Because he was born in New South Wales. I take that back. He should really be in
He
this
doesn't
side.
play for us.
He doesn't play for us. But
he
there's
hasn't.
someone I'm fucking thinking of. He's on my...
Spencer Leniu?
Spencer Leniu.
Maybe it's Spencer Leniu.
It's Spencer Leniu.
Boy, deal with that. It's Spencer Leniu. I apologise. But welcome to New South Wales setup. We now have the most terrifying rotation in rugby league.
We've got the two
AFB,
most...
Spencer.
We've got the three most terrifying front rowers in probably the history of the game.
So
there you go. Obviously, I'm into the rule. I think the rule makes a lot of sense.
let's just give people context if they're sitting in their car going, hey, Tom and Eddie, what are you talking about?
Well, I thought AFB played for New Zealand, and that was a Tier 1 nation, and therefore ineligible to play for New South Wales because he's pledged his allegiance to New Zealand. Well, listen, as of, I don't know, last night, this morning, whatever, read a book or an article, the NRL has come out and changed and basically scrapped the Tier 1, Tier 2 setup that currently exists. From now on, if you are A, born in New South Wales, or B, born in Queensland, or
I've got the
C,
media release. You want to read it from the NRL?
came here before the age of 13, or your parents played Origin, you are eligible.
I like the parents played Origin one. I didn't even know if that was that's a new thing or what, but
Don't know.
Player born in New South Wales or Queensland. Player resided in New South Wales or Queensland prior to the birth of the 30th birthday. Player's father played State of Origin. Bang, easy as you like.
It's so easy. It's so simple.
So who does that bring into question here? Who does that change things for? Well, you've obviously got AFB welcome to the side.
Casey McLean, I believe that has something to do with, but
Casey
these are just
McLean.
names I've read.
Yeah, Casey McLean, yes, but and listen, I'm not Casey McLean's.
Is he a Queenslander or New South Wales?
He's a New South Welshman.
Well, he's not going to make the side.
No, he's not, and that's fine. And I don't even know if he's from New South Wales. I just said it.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, there you go.
He's also quite young though, so I don't mind future-proofing.
We're future-proofing.
I don't mind future-proofing.
Future-proofing.
That's fine.
So Casey McLean's correct, but you've also got an AJ Brimson for Queensland because he's played for Queensland and then he's gone and pledged his allegiance to England, which is obviously disgraceful.
Yep.
Victor Radley, New South Welshman. I don't mind him pledging his allegiance to England because he's from New South Wales. But a hard-nosed back rower, he's Origin tough, mate. Like, he's built for Origin footy, Victor Radley.
Well, he's Origin tough.
He's Origin tough. I think he drives a Raptor as well.
I think he does.
He's a Raptor guy, right? Like,
Well, he's a
there's a
Raptor
certain
guy.
echelon of football. I think it's a Raptor tough.
Yeah. Well,
And Victor's that.
Victor is that. He loves his rugby league. Tom.
He loves his rugby
He
league.
loves his rugby league.
Victor loves his rugby
He loves
league.
his rugby league. We've spoken with Victor, and Victor loves his rugby league. And I just
And
get
his
this,
football.
and his football. And he loves his footy.
Yeah.
God, he loves his football.
he does.
But I get a real sense that he loves his state.
Oh, yeah. No, he does.
I can't help but get a really strong sense that the kid loves his state.
And would love nothing more than the opportunity to go out there and represent his state at the highest level. That's State of Origin. I
And
think that's coming.
obviously, England was a nod to Dad,
Yes.
I believe, if memory serves. And I think that's nice. And I think that's a beautiful story. It's a beautiful story about a boy representing the nation of his father. You know, there would have been tears in the eyes. It's nice. But deep down, I think at the foundational level, Victor and New South Welshman first and foremost.
And now another interesting watch.
Have we mentioned AFB playing for the state?
I don't know if we did, but AFB
In the nastiest rotation of all time? Have we talked about that?
Nasty boys.
The nasty boys. Payne Haas. Is it Hakeem? His new name?
Hakeem.
yeah.
You're right. Sorry.
Hakeem. Apologies.
Haas.
Hakeem Haas. Victor. Spencer Lenu and AFB. I mean, it's the nasty boys.
That's the nasty boys.
It's the nasty boys.
Did we mention that?
I don't think we did.
Now, the other one that is interesting is Kalen Ponga, friend of the show, dear friend. We will be up in Newcastle at some point soon doing a podcast with him from a limousine. That is my dream. He now can play for New Zealand, which is a lot of whisper. There's a lot of whisper about KP wanting to go play for New Zealand. And I'll say this, and I say it with respect to Kalen, who's a dear friend. Kick rock, son. We got Reece Walsh. I don't give a fuck.
First and foremost, Kalen Ponga is a dear friend. Secondly, he's tried to get out of his duties to the nation before, which, not nothing.
Kick rocks.
Kick rocks.
Get out.
And his dad's about as Kiwi as they come.
He's literally got Islander in his blood.
In his blood, flowing out his veins.
He has a tribal tattoo.
Yes, he does.
Get out.
Get
We
out
are
right
Kiwi
now.
as
It's
well.
interviewing
It's
me.
interviewing
It's
me.
too late. Can't wait for you to be gone.
You to be gone.
Because I know.
And I wonder about her.
How I bought all the lies.
You said that you would treat me right.
It's just a waste of time.
Waste of time.
So, from that perspective, and this is all of brah, like you and me, we're bros now.
Yeah,
And
we're
going to
bros.
do a podcast from a limousine. When you shirked responsibilities to the nation the first time, that was it for me.
Yeah.
There's no forgiveness. There's no second chances.
No.
There's no, can we redo that? Not for me, not personally.
Get out.
When the nation knocks on your door, you answer that fucking door every single time. You answer the door.
If you want to. As in, if you want to be about this
If you want to
nation.
be, if you want to be in my good graces from a national perspective, then one must answer the call.
Yep.
And you left the phone ringing, bro. It went
you
to voicemail, and at the other end was a desperate insert coach at the time. Can't remember. Was it Kevy Walters?
I think it might have been Malcolm Meninga.
I think it might have been Malcolm Meninga as well. You don't leave Malcolm on red.
No, you don't. Thickest hands in the game of rugby.
You don't leave Malcolm.
Thickest hands in rugby league. Smudge loses his hands. I lost mine when I shook Mal's hand. I lost them. I came out of there with stumps.
Where did we meet Mal together?
We did. We met Mal at
races?
Rugby League launch or a KO launch a few years ago. Remember when? Yeah, it was a KO launch on a boat on the water, and they had like people doing the like.
That's right.
Fucking jet water
That's right.
jets
That's
flying out
right.
of the water and shit.
That's right. That's right. Big hands. Big man. Huge man.
Canned hams. Hands.
So from that perspective, sure, whatever.
Well, but like, so it just
we've got
is
the best player in the
though,
world
right?
at the moment, though.
No,
right?
but like, you know, I think it's what I do think, Eddie. Can I speak earnestly for a moment?
Well, I'd like to think that you feel comfortable enough to do so.
Great for the international game. It's great for the international game because now you don't have players spurning opportunities to play for their nation states.
Can I tell you something, Tom, as well? If you will allow me to speak earnestly, and it's off the back of what you're saying, but I'm going to take it a little step further, if you don't mind. Is that I'm going to say 4 or 5 years. The conversation around origin eligibility has come up several times. Certainly come across our desk multiple times, but it's come across the media's desk countless times. Yep. And I've always felt that people have tied themselves in rugby league knots, trying to work out what's best and what makes the most sense. I'm like, now that we're here, now that we've crossed the Rubicon, did Caesar cross the Rubicon? Or was it Alexander the Great? Sebo?
Caesar.
I thought Julius Caesar crossed the Rubicon. Yeah, Julius Caesar, the first one I said.
The fuck's a Rubicon?
A river. Read a book. Now that we've crossed the Rubicon, punters dribblers, the point of no return essentially is the way it's framed in from a modern sense.
We've crossed Rubicon.
Is that it's actually rather simple.
Yeah.
If you were born in New South Wales or here before 13, you can play. Move on. End of story. Next question.
Yeah, next question.
As the great Zach Pritchard would say.
Shout out to him. Spent a bit of time with Zach over the last few weeks.
Have you?
Buxes and weddings.
Love
God,
that.
I was with him at a wedding a couple of weeks ago.
What a man.
So good.
What a man. It's not that difficult, really, is it?
No, it's not that difficult. And there's going to be a lot of people going, oh, you don't want to like and be, mate, just strive, mate, the game's going to... It's like, nah, you know what? Like, I get those. I probably was that guy at some point.
But are we that...
Go back and check the tapes. I probably was. But now that we're here and now that we have crossed the Rubicon... Yeah. I'm like, this is so obvious.
Yeah, it's so obvious.
You look back at those who are on the other side of the Rubicon, yet to have crossed it, and you go, you just don't get it.
You don't get it.
You don't get it. Once you're on this side of the Rubicon, you understand.
This isn't a grass greener situation.
No.
This is cross the Rubicon
It's a
situation.
Rubicon-based thing.
Yes. Again, gentlemen, punters and dribblers, I implore you to read a book. This makes so much sense. I mean, were we really loving pumping everyone all the time? Is that we're still going to pump everyone?
And you know what? It's a World Cup year. So
we're still going to pump everyone.
We're still going to pump everyone.
No one's up to our level. Go through the Aussie side. No one's up to it. We were dog shit in the Ashes, and it was easy peasy, lemon squeezy.
And it was so bush league. Like the English didn't even have markings on the field. It was like, that looks like a 40-20. Fuck it.
And in the future, like this World Cup, this is easy peasy lemon squeezy. Like lock that in for the Australians. But in the future, in the next 20 years, not necessarily.
Maybe it is. Maybe it isn't. What I do.
Sorry for having confidence.
No.
In the nation.
No. Listen, there's full confidence in the nation, Eddie, and I'll always believe that. But what I'm saying is, and I was being earnest and sincere, is that
didn't hear it.
Great for the international game.
Great for the international game.
Yep. And a lot of people,
and not that, and really not that complex.
It's super easy once you've crossed the Rubicon. I'll tell you, super clear. Before we get into the podcast today, just a quick shout out to our dear friends at Four Pines Japanese Lager. The footy is just around the corner, Edward. And if your fridge ain't stocked, then you're doing something wrong.
Listen, I could sit here and say stock the fridge for round 1 or round 0, which is in Vegas, but I don't think that's accurate. I think you need to stock it now. Now. We've already had footy. We've already had 2 weekends of preseason. Do you know what I mean? Of trials. Stock the fridge. Stock it up, Buttercup. Yep. There's footy this weekend. Stock it up.
Stock it up.
What are you doing? It's Monday. Get out. Get in the car. Get down your local. Stock it up.
4 Pines Japanese Lager. Stock it up. Off the back of, there's a lot going on with the Zach Lomax situation. We had the great and powerful Peter V'landys on the podcast, last week, out yesterday.
Sunday night,
Sunday
6 p.m.
nights.
That's when all talks come out, and they'll be rolling out thick and fast.
They'll be rolling out thick and
Set your
fast.
watch to them, punters and dribblers. 6 p.m. every Sunday. Oh, there must be an all talk out. There will be.
There will be. And if there isn't,
Until like December, that's like boots up stuff. You know what I mean?
It'll definitely be before December, but they'll be coming out.
Well, commit, mate.
I'm not committing till December.
Commit till October.
Yeah, okay. Well, certain people, I get the Parramatta fans are like super, heightened state of emotion right now, this Zach Lomax thing, because
I get it.
They've been put on the gronk. And I completely
You don't want to be,
sympathise with it.
the thing as well is you can't really fight being put on the gronk. You've got to concede.
You have no control.
It's like if you're at a kick-ons and people turn on you, you've just
start
got to
paying you out.
You've got to just wear it.
You've got to wear it. I think
if-
the best thing to do when you're getting put on the gronk is to steer into it
Yes.
and don't get cut.
Yes.
Even though I can understand why you're getting cut with this one.
Yep.
I can completely sympathise with you, Parramatta. And you're like, we're not going to be fucking put on the gronk. But it's like, yeah, but you already are.
You already are.
It's too late.
It's too late. But you also, by not taking him back, you opened that up.
But you could also argue that taking him back would have been gronk. It would have been gronk, dude. It would have been like, oh, you just.
But do you reckon if they came out just before we go a step further, if they came out and said he wanted to go to rugby for huge money that rugby league can't offer for a winger, he's come back. We're sweet. He's a great player. We don't want him playing for anyone else. End of story. Move on. Are you on the gronk then?
No, you're right. I like.
Are
the
you
way
really
put it
on the gronk there?
And that's probably down to a little bit of PR massaging.
Which is important.
Bit of gronk mitigation. I would call that.
I believe it's called gronk mitigation.
That's what I would call it.
Well, yes, it's PR is PR's for like selling bloody towels at and everyone's got their hair done and stuff. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah. No, you're right. Yeah. That's what that is. Whereas gronk mitigation,
that's
is
rugby
around
league.
mitigating public perception around a team's gronkery.
Yeah, that's right.
Were the Eels to have taken him back and then mitigated gronkery, or at least perceived gronkery, that could have helped. But the problem is maybe they'd already spent the money that maybe they couldn't
On
afford.
whom?
I don't know, a peasant maybe, or a fucking maybe upgraded some people. I don't know.
Possibly.
I don't know, but that would be all that I could think as to. I mean, and they were obviously off him, I think, a little bit because he wanted to leave.
True.
Either way, though, I can see what you're saying there. But now we've got
the alternative is where we're at.
Well, which is shit show city.
Yeah.
And again, the leaks or the leaked court documents that came out last week. Ironically, on the day we released a video of PVL glazing Zach Lomax, was that the Storm went to the NRL and was like, "Oi, can you put the rocket up? Can you get the quote? But like, can you like light a fire at a Parramatta to get a deal done here? Like we're trying to get a deal done.
Yep.
Can you apply the blowtorch?
Can you apply the blowtorch? Now that has absolutely sent a Parramatta fan base starved of any success over 4 decades.
Now it's
sent them absolutely wild.
I've seen the text or the quote. Hi Andrew, not getting anywhere at this point. Can you apply the blowtorch on Parramatta to get this done? It continues. Lomax staying in the NRL is obviously a big win for the game. Now, is there any response from the NRL? Right. So from my perspective, I'm a little bit like, okay, if you're the Storm and you're trying to sign a player, you are going to use any means necessary, aren't you?
But it's also
them hitting up the head of the game and going light a rocket. Like, wouldn't you do that?
But again, that's
what's wrong with that?
Listen, in the absence of any response that we know of from the NRL, right? And any response to a text going, yeah, we'll see what we can do. Like,
which we haven't seen.
These furious Parramatta supporters are like, this is fucking corruption. It's like, well, no. What it is, what you can see is, and if you get the Brent Reed article, I want to read through like the different attempts at making a deal the Storm are made, right? But the Storm are continuously trying to make deals, and Parramatta are rejecting them, which they have every right to do. Then the Storm guy to Abdo is like, wait, can you put a fucking rocket up these guys to try to get a deal done? We want to get a deal done. We're trying to get a deal done. Nothing from the Storm, nothing from the NRL that we can see has happened. That's not corruption. That's a Storm guy going, can you just try and fucking get this thing going?
It's corruption if the NRL replies going, yep, 100%, we'd rather the Storm do well than the Eels. Like, then you start going, okay, right. But at this point, they're trying to get it over the line, and they're obviously appealing to what they know to be NRL's emotional weak spot, which is we don't want to lose players to rival codes. So that's why they've written it there. It's like, we don't want to lose a player like Lomax from the game.
Yes.
Of course you'd say that.
But I also don't even think they're trying to appeal to the NRL's like emotion. Like, I think at some point, now, again, I don't know what sort of a deal Parramatta are looking for. If it's like, give me a player or nothing, then that's all that they go. That's the only way you're going to get a deal done is to give them a player, right? If that's what it is.
Well, we don't know.
No, but if the Storm are seemingly making meaningful attempts to get a deal done, they're not just like, nah, we'll do this. Nah. So they've gone, initially they offered 100,000. Then they offered 200,000. Then they've offered, I believe, to take Ryan Madison, because I think that the Eels also wanted to get some salary cap dispensation, which if you listen to our chat with PVL, he's like, we're not giving any cunt salary cap dispensation unless it is within the salary cap rules, because we don't want to try and give anyone any unfair advantage. So the Storm, we're going to take Ryan Madison off of the hands of the Parramatta Eels and pay out his contract, which would mean that $200,000 of a $300,000 offer could go
used
to their salary cap.
So it's a salary cap loophole.
So it would be like 100,000
Well, not
transfer.
a loophole, but like,
it's not. It's just, it's like it works.
It's within the rules.
So it would be like a $200,000 salary cap dispensation and a $100,000 transfer fee, which they've also rejected.
So Tripp is alleged to have verbally offered $300,000 in salary cap relief. The documents claim it was fully funded by the Storm. Then earlier this week, Tripp is alleged to have offered $300,000, of which $211,000 would be in salary cap relief, with the rest in the form of a transfer fee. It was believed the relief was in reference to the Storm taking Madison and then paying him out. Yep. Okay, that's all making sense. According to the documents, Lomax was to be paid $700,000 a season by Parramatta, as well as $225,000.
This is whatever. That's just the nature of his. But
blah, 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 blah.
So whether you agree with that offer or not is one thing. Because if you don't agree with it, that's fine. Like, I don't know what is reasonable here, really. But if you don't think that's a good offer, then fine. You don't have to. But like, the Storm aren't just trying to weasel their way into getting an outcome, at least on the face of it. That doesn't seem like it. That sort of text to me, and maybe I'm being too generous to the Storm here, but it seems like, mate, we're fucking trying to get a deal done here. Can you try and get them to come to the table?
What I find interesting about this, so first and foremost, I don't think it's weird at all that they've messaged the NRL looking for assistance. That's just like, how's that corruption?
It's not corruption.
What do you mean? Do you think for a second, rabid Eels fan, that the clubs aren't talking to the NRL all the fucking time about things, asking for shit? Are you kidding me? Of course they are. That's madness to think they aren't. What I find interesting is that a club hasn't come to the table, another club being like, we can give you X, Y, Z. If you want a player, we got some players we want to shift for Lomax.
Yeah.
There's 16 other teams.
I wonder whether it's because Lomax doesn't want to go to those clubs, and because he's not a contracted player, they actually can't really push him. Oh, I mean, they can, because they're in control of where he goes based on the exit
I reckon he would rather stay in rugby league than go and play for the Force.
I think that but I think it's almost like, well, it's a good point, because why would you go through all this fucking legal shit?
There's so many other teams. I'm surprised someone else hasn't been like, we can.
I think there were other ones. I read
deal.
somewhere that there was maybe there were 6 clubs maybe. I don't know if that's true or not, but either way, to call it corruption is insane. And then further to that, like I was trying to wrap my head around the way that people, again, rabid Eels fan, maybe not all, but like interpreted PVL talking about Lomax's, on the potty, he was like, I think I asked him about, like, you've been a supporter of Zach.
Yes.
And he was like, well, listen, when he was early in his career, he went and saw a kid who was dying with brain cancer, and he did like a nice gesture and spent time with him. And he's like, he was talking about the guy more, right? Like the guy, Zach Lomax, he's like, I feel bad for like the way he's being painted, and, he's actually a good person and all that. I guess if you're an Eels fan, you could potentially, off the back of the news of like apply the blowtorch, then you see PVL coming out and being pro Zach Lomax.
Yes.
You could perceive that as being like, well, this is like, look at this.
Yes.
This is what he's doing. He's trying to apply the blowtorch, even if it's in a PR-y sort of way. So I was sort of like, I can understand why the rabid Eels fan
I sympathise.
But like he's like, it's corruption. It's fucking corruption. Even though I don't think it is.
I can. Well, you see what you want to see, right? Particularly if you're rabid, and particularly if you're emotional, but particularly if you're rabid, right? In fact, I think rabid it's terminal, right? If you get rabies.
No, it is. You can't come.
So
it's hard. I kind of can see.
I can sort of see both sides. I really can. Yeah. In the context of those comments, but knowing PVL as well as we do, he would have made those comments anyway.
Of course he fucking would. But also, you know, it was funny because I was seeing the comments, and again, I know Eels fans more rabid than any. Again, possibly because of how much they've been starved of any success over 40 years.
Well, that's right. Well, they're a listen.
Perennial.
They're one of my most hated teams, and I don't think they're going to win a comp before the sun explodes. Although the sentiment seems to have changed after a famous trials win, which we can get to. But they've got a good supporter base. I've seen that. I've seen that in electorate information. Oh, right? Yes. You know, I've seen the feedback, real-time feedback in the electorate information that I've received in real time.
Yes.
They may be released again, punters and dribblers, likely around the start of the season, in case you were slow to move.
The start of the electoral season?
Yeah, well, obviously. Well, there's a lot of local electorate
shit going
votes. Yeah. Well, no voting. Elections coming up. Listen, it is what it is. I think they get a deal done. It's probably obviously going to be after Storm play Eels round 1. You would think.
But it's in the courts now as well. That was the thing. Where
what does that even mean?
Well,
what does in the courts mean? What are they even arguing about?
So what they're arguing is against Lomax trying to breach his exit clause contract. The Storm aren't in the court. Eels are in the court with
Lomax. They're suing Lomax.
Yeah, I think so. And so the thing is,
right. Okay.
The NRL, whilst it's in court, the NRL actually have no control over any of the things. Like, they can apply the blowtorch, but they might, like, I guess I'm trying to work out is, like, how much of applying the blowtorch is do this or else? Or is it like, can we try get something sorted here? Like, oi, can we try get something sorted here? Or are they so far apart that you can't even really apply the blowtorch? Because it's like, well, unless they give me Jack Howarth, you can fuck off.
But also, I'd argue this. Or it's not even an argument. It's merely an observation. Is PVL coming out saying that Lomax is a good bloke, does that have any bearing or change on the deal that the Eels will offer or accept? No, I don't think so.
No.
All he's doing, essentially, is protecting his image publicly to some degree.
Yes.
Does that change? Does that mean that the Storm and the Eels get a deal done? I don't think that makes any difference.
I think at the very end of the thing, he says something to the effect of, like, you know, we don't want him to be lost to rugby league, or we want him in the game. Again,
of course, yeah, that's obvious.
That's obvious. It doesn't feel like blowtorch shit. And if there was any blowtorch stuff, you'd imagine that would be behind the scenes. That's not going to be public blowtorch work.
If you want to know how fair income the rugby league is, or the NRL is about losing players to rival codes, look at the punishments they were prepared to hand down if you went to R360 10 years.
Yeah, but see, and again, that was something that fucked people off. Even the great and powerful Drew Mitchell got in the comments, and he was up at PVL where he's like, they were saying it was a backtrack, because to us, PVL said that Zach committed to R360 before we made those 10-year bans.
Yes.
And so he felt that it was unfair to retrospectively or retroactively, don't know which one is correct.
Retrospectively.
Ban someone for something that was done.
Oh, maybe it's retroactively.
I think it is.
I think it is.
I think they're both right, technically. But he didn't think that it was fair to retrospectively punish someone for something that they did without knowing what the punishment was. That's what St. Peter Volandis said.
What did Drew Mitchell, a friend of the show,
Drew Mitchell was
say?
like,
beep, 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 beep.
That's the biggest backtrack of all time. I can't remember if he put the beeps in. I know there were a few beep comments where people were like, this guy's backtracking.
As in the trucks in reverse.
Trucks in reverse. Beep, 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 backtrack.
Because it's alleged as well that Lomax signed in August and PVL didn't come out with that 10-year ban thing till October.
Which is what PVL is saying.
Right. So whether you think it's a backtrack or not, or whether you think that wily old St. Peter has gone, well, I can jimmy my way out of it by saying this, it doesn't really matter. What I think is fair is, and I sort of get it. It's like, if you bring in a punishment to a crime after you've committed it, you can't then be charged with those.
Unless it's murder.
If I don't know if that would be the case. If you commit a crime when the laws at that time are X, but then you get charged later, I don't know if that is how it works. Could you look that up? Could you ask chat that? Yeah, I just like it's
No, it's
easier
way
if I
easier
just
to
say
say
chat.
chat.
Yeah.
It is. Whatever happened to Kai Cenat?
I believe Kostonat retired.
Did he?
Yep. From streaming.
Just made shitloads of money.
I believe he retired from streaming, yeah.
I asked because he's like, yo, chat. Now everyone says chat.
Yes. Except that these are different chats.
No, these are different chats. Chat GPT.
Tobler?
It says generally a person cannot be prosecuted for an act that was not illegal when it occurred.
Okay,
There you
generally.
go.
And certainly as it pertains to rugby league, I would imagine that would sit within the general.
I think so.
The general.
I don't know
category.
if it's in some exception world.
Yes. But I guess, and again, emotional Eels fans, starved of success. I don't want to say it again, but 40 years, you know what I mean? Like, that would be grating. But it felt like...
Particularly when you go, I think originally they went 35 years to win their first, and they won them in, 5 years or 4 years
They
even?
won four in,
3 and 4
four in
years?
the 80s.
3 and 4 years, and then back to Starvetown.
They won 3 in a row, and they won another one earlier. I think it was 1 then 3. Like 1, a couple of years off. 3.
Oh, no, 3 then 1, I think it was.
Whatever.
Did they win 3 in a row?
It was all in the 80s. Yeah,
So they
three-
won-
81, 82, 83,
And
and
then-
then 86.
Okay.
There you go.
So they waited 35 years,
1, 3.
won 4 in 5 years, and then
now it's been
now
another
in 40-something years.
Yeah, it's tough.
That's
the
tough.
80s were great for the Eels, and then everything else has been fucking terrible. And I can understand why you're upset.
Yeah.
But like,
Couple of GFs.
but yeah, I let him win them. He got pumped actually. I guess that
2009
like
must hurt.
that one would hurt, especially because like I mean for us it hurt in 2007, but we just won it the next year,
Yeah.
and then again in 2011.
Yeah,
so
2009 must have hurt.
we exercised those demons pretty quick, like
Yeah.
the following year.
Yeah. So we don't really care about it. But
Well,
like,
actually, I don't even think about it. I only when it's brought up do I go, yeah, we should probably get it.
2009 must hurt.
Sting. Not to mention the one against the Panthers. I got fucked up there. Or 2001 against the Knights when they were the minor premiers.
So they've lost the last 3 grand finals they've been in. 2001, 2009, 2022,
Whatever. Yeah, that was 3.
2 or 3.
Yeah. Yes. So you can forgive the Eel for being upset.
Yeah.
40 years in that.
Yeah.
But then I saw just a general trend, and again, I'm using very small data set here, of just anti-PVL sentiment across the weekend's videos that we released. Some good, some bad, but like a lot of like, fuck Peter Volandis. And I'm like, Jesus Christ. Like, I didn't think, it was like the Lomax thing, I get it. But then it was like
The global round.
the global
They
round.
didn't like global round.
How about we do a bush footy round? What, to kick off the season?
I just think that maybe is a reflection of just the working class nature of rugby league, and a lot of people are like, well, I can't go overseas. Maybe that's just where it's coming from. You know, simple as that.
No, but and listen, there's that. If you say I can't afford to go, that's completely reasonable. That's like the most reasonable.
But that seemed to be
response ever.
that seemed to be the prevailing
sentiment,
sentiment.
yeah, the sentiment about like, but then it was like he's a fucking greedy dog. You're like, what?
Well,
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like I found that energy surprising to me, and maybe I just don't have my finger on the rugby league pulse.
greedy dog. Don't know about that.
Don't know. You know what I mean? Like, because part of me's like,
I can sympathise with
It's
you
a bit
maybe
of-
being like, I want to see me team round 1, and I don't necessarily want to go to Japan or
Yeah.
Dubai,
Yeah.
Abu Dhabi or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, I sort of can get that.
but then I'm also like, I don't know. Part of me finds all that sort of stuff, like innovation, fun. Trying new things, you know.
I mean, I can see both sides. I've sort of seen both sides a lot today.
We are seeing both
Probably
sides.
more than I ever have.
I think it's important, especially when there's heightened emotion.
I think when you're about to get a free Raptor, you can see both sides
You can.
for some reason. I don't know why.
But he also said, like, taking these games into international markets, like, they're paying a lot of money for that.
Yeah,
and then the more money that the NRL is paid, the less money gets passed on to the fans.
Very, very astute
Which-
point.
That's a great.
It's
a lot of
it's a
people
very astute
aren't-
point from Thomas Tobler.
Yeah.
And actually, he said in the interview that the nature of these big, like he's the nature of all things, right, is it end up the final buck is passed to the consumer. So, for example, if you get a massive rights deal signed, yeah, it might look good for the game on paper, but that just means the fan pays more money. From subscriptions, for example, stuff like that. So
They are going up.
well, they've been going up because the AFL, I believe the rights they paid for that was massive overs. Shout out to the AFL.
So the AFL's fucked rugby league.
Well, I mean, there's like, I think the head of design, the head of Seven, they've all come out being like, we paid way too much for the AFL rights, which has then screwed the punter and the dribbler into like consistent, excessive price hikes like every 3 months. That's just facts. That's just what's happened. So, Tobler, you make a great point. And I think that your point you've just made shows a real sign of maturity in a developing mind of a young Australian who is on the rise. Okay, so well done.
And again, painting.
That was like actually like a Cody Totes comment. Really.
No, that was really intelligent.
He's starting to rub off on me.
Yeah, I think Cody's intelligence must be sexually transmitted.
Whoa.
Hey, yo.
Okay. Christ.
So no, listen. In the spirit of seeing both sides, 100%, the punter and the dribbler being like, I don't give a fuck, nor can I afford to fly to Miami to watch my team play at some stadium for round one. There is a financial benefit to the game if you're doing things like this, and maybe it's not exactly global round, but like bringing in Debicki so that the punter and the dribbler pay less cash.
Well, Debicki make the world go round. We know this.
We've covered this.
We know this.
But it was an emotionally charged weekend of rugby league content, and I thoroughly enjoy that it's all back and it's all humming and it's all pumping. If you haven't listened to the PVL chat, it's up. Go listen to it now.
Make up your own mind.
Make up your own mind.
You're allowed to. Free country in that.
Free cunch. Welcome AFB, by the way, to the New South Wales.
Welcome AFB to the New South Wales Blues.
I think that's important.
Welcome AFB to the New South Wales Blues. It's terrific to have you. I have a confession to make to the punter and the dribbler. I think we win the Shield this year.
Oh, fuck, dude.
I think like the pain of last year is subsiding. It'll never go. No, obviously, it was the most humbling loss of my entire life. But I feel good about this year. I truly, truly do. I think the boys learned a lesson last year, a lesson that will amount in glory moving forward. Tom, I wanted to bring up a name with you, if you don't mind. It's just a name I wanted to run by you, see how it felt. Wanted to see if you'd like to try him on and see how he fits.
Okay.
Joey Walsh.
Could I? I appreciate you bringing this up, because before I give you an answer, I'd like to run a name by you, if that's okay.
Yeah.
Is that all right?
Yep.
Anthony Large.
Yep.
Anthony Large.
Yeah.
Joey Walsh.
Yeah.
And Anthony Large.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying like Jamal who?
Luke Bra.
Luke Bennett.
What?
Luke Bennett.
Now.
Listen, it's a trial.
It's a trial, and also we've got a long. And they're our
season.
They're our starting halves.
Yeah,
that was a joke. That was a joke.
It's a joke.
It was a joke. That's our starting halves, right?
It's a joke. But you want pressure and you want competition for positions. That's what you do.
Coming up.
You want a tide to lift all ships.
Yep.
A rising tide lifts all ships. We know that to be true. And you want pressure on positions.
Yeah, you do.
You just do. You want to know that Joey Walsh is breathing down your neck. You want to know that Anthony Large is going, oi, brah, rock it up, yeah.
Wait, you want to know that Anthony Large is out on the Manly Seagulls right edge, historically weak as water, and has Lecker Halasima run at him all day. And you know what happens? Lecker doesn't do shit.
Lecker didn't do anything.
Lecker who?
Lecker, great year last year, but...
Not when you're running at Anthony Large.
Sit down. The boys didn't miss a tackle.
No.
They were unbelievable in defence.
Oh.
And they've stacked on the size in the offseason. Shout out to the...
Strength and conditioning
Strength and conditioning. Because they've got to work in the lab with the boys. Because when we met Anthony last year, Tom, he was
Small.
Anthony Small.
And he is now worthy of his name. He is now a man worthy of his name.
He's Anthony Large now on the rise. And can I say another name?
Yep.
I want to run one final name by you, unless you've got other names you'd like to run by me.
Let's see how we go.
there's a name I'd like to run by you by the name of Paul Bryan.
Thank you.
Paul Bryan of what? Okay, baby.
Yeah.
Okay. Pack's looking a bit bigger. Pack's looking a bit better.
You mean Paul Bryan, 2 first names, mid-season signing from the Newcastle Knights last year in exchange for Jake Arthur. No one had heard of him, a young kid on the rise. Bit of Josh Perry about him, mainly because of 2 first names, even though Perry's not really a first name. Bit of Jason King about him. Just a big white guy.
Big white guy. Big white guy with a fairly vanilla name who's not...
Fairly?
Well, it's Peter's vanilla ice cream.
It's absolute home brand, and I mean this as a compliment.
Yep.
Home brand vanilla ice cream white guy.
Yep. I watched him play for, 60 minutes on the weekend, Tom. I was remarking constantly. I'm like, this Paul Bryan bit's got a bit about him. I can't remember what he looks like.
No, of course you can't.
I can't remember a defining quality, and that's what you want.
He's a tub of vanilla ice cream.
That's what you want.
That's what it is. It plays a role.
It's black and gold.
No one turns down a tub of vanilla, even if you got a preference
it's black
for a bit
and
of chocky or some rainbow.
It's black and gold rugby league. That's what it is.
Paul Bryan. Can you
Paul Bryan.
Can you get our team up just quickly, because there's another name.
Hugo Hart with the Valentine's Day double, not nothing.
Oh fuck yeah, dude.
Listen, I almost wish About Even was back, because that's like that's a bet you put on.
To our forward pack, I just want to see some of these big thick fucks. Is it Jackson? Look at the doubles. The double-barreled Jackson Levi, Shareb Schmidt. I don't know if it was him. Go down. Where's this big? Keenan O'Keefe. Go back up. Sorry. For the Amafito time. Fuck. Might have been Laifi. Simone Laifi. I think he was a big, tall drink of water.
Yes. Okay, what? Just this casting is just...
Look at the size of Laifi.
Or
Laifi. I don't know.
He's 191 centimetres. Can we get the kegs, please? 2006, Christ, so he's 19.
Jesus.
He's
19. This is going to get more and more mind-blowing.
116 kilos.
Yeah, right. You know what I mean?
Huge.
We're getting... It's
mate, you read 2006, my mind instantly goes, he's 10. He's 10. That doesn't make sense. That's a typo.
How's he 10 years old?
He's 10. He's not 10.
How's he playing for Manly?
He's 19, 10. 2006.
Yeah. I finished school a year after that.
Hectic. So hectic.
He's 10. It was nice to see in a game where the bookies, shout out to Neds, had us at 440 outside as idiots. And I mean that respectfully.
The bookies, idiots, had Manly at $13, 13 plus. Idiots.
Idiots.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Oh.
I'll have a little bit of that.
You have a little bit of that.
I'll have a little bit of that, please.
You know what the bookies also had? Idiots. But
Thanks very much.
Thank you, Neds. I love you so much. But
idiots.
They had idiots. Clayton Fualo and Blake Wilson of New Recruit fame. Anytime at $10, boosted to 12.
Yeah.
Idiots.
Whoopsie
daisies.
Don't you know that the Seagulls love a trial? Don't you know that?
Trial.
We love a trial. We won the preseason bloody trial comp, whatever it's called.
In the Cooper Johns era.
The Cooper Johns era.
The great era.
Shout out to Rando, who I believe put up a video recently showing Cooper's illustrious highlights. Yeah. One of the great packages I've ever seen.
They should really, the player of the preseason should be getting the Cooper Johns medal.
Love it. And he'd be so into
He
that.
would be. The player of the preseason
should
be getting the Cooper Johns medal, and I don't want to hear another word.
He'd be so into that. But really, just some nice signs. Just a couple of nice signs getting around.
Now,
and that's what people forget about Manly.
Yeah.
They always forget it. And there's just so much hate going around at the moment.
So much hate. There was a bit of hate last week.
So much hate going around. So much hate.
So much hate last week.
So much hate.
Bottom 2?
Bottom 2. Wasn't the only one. A lot of people saying it.
Yeah, fuck.
Basically, the whole panel was saying Manly suck. Manly's going to go bottom 4. I go, people say that every single year. Yep. Do you know who had the Raiders coming last year? Basically, every single podcast Every single analyst, every single who's who in the zoo,
Me.
Joey, Maddie, everyone had them coming dead last. They won the mighty premiership. What you need to understand about rugby league is that no one fucking knows shit until they're in the thick of it. Oh, I think the Brisbane Broncos will win the comp. Yeah, you say that 2 weeks out from the end of the season. No one's saying that at the start of the year,
No, you're
right?
right,
Like,
mate.
no one knows anything. And I love that
That's why when you look at the newspaper tipping comps.
that people have Manly coming last. I love that. Hook that to my veins, bruh. Were you paying attention? Were you paying attention?
Nah. Paul Bryan.
Paul Bryan, mate. Yes, please.
Zadius Malgutuitu.
Write me off. Write me off at your own peril. I'm into it.
Zadius
Keep writing me
too.
off. That's top 4. The more you write us off, the more we're finishing
Yeah,
in the top 4.
I just wanted to shout Zadius. They got big raps on Zadius. Zadis Muagututuya.
Dude, we're going to have to start doing like name pronunciation start of the season
Yeah, we
stuff.
will.
Like, I want to get these right.
No, I want to get
but
it
they're
right.
getting tough.
No, they are. They're getting tougher and tougher.
Man. They're getting tough.
Tougher and tougher. Justin
That's why when you see a Paul Bryan come across your desk,
yeah.
it's so refreshing.
Oh, mate, block a roach breeds
It's
a
so
sigh of
refreshing.
relief.
For people from our background, Tom,
Well,
white
English
as,
speaking.
white as ghost.
Yeah.
Well, not you, or not me, but you. Paul Bryan is
Paul Bryan.
just so nice.
Yeah. Shout out to Jake Duke for commentating that game. Did a good job.
He did do a good job.
He did do a good job.
Shout out to Jake Duke.
And-
I was actually pleasantly surprised.
Yeah, but talk about a baptism of fire. You've got the Warriors and Manly, and trying to pronounce those Islander names on the fly can be difficult.
Can be difficult.
You've got to put in the work.
That big name was who Vossi tackled that recently. The longest first
Did
Christian name. Did a pretty good job. Was it him or was it
I didn't hear it.
It might have been who's the other caller for Fox? Not going to name the
Is it Warren Smith?
Warren
Warren
Smith.
Smith?
Might have been Warren. Might have been Warren Smith who tackled
you
it
wanna talk about a white
and
guy
did
now?
did a pretty good job. So shout out to whoever that was.
Great game of footy for the Manly Seagulls.
It was
440
great.
Outsiders.
Great.
And you know what, Eddie? It was honestly, I know we 13 plussed them.
Yeah.
And it's a
But
trial.
should have
It's
been
a
more.
trial,
It should have
but-
been more. It should have been 33-10.
Yeah. But defence. That's all I really was happy about, to be honest. TBH
Yep.
with you. Was the defence.
Mate, we're
Not
in
about winning. It was just about this is solid fucking defence. Young kids. And it was big Warriors players
Yep.
running at our young boys.
Yep.
And they had a pretty fucking, they had a fair few players playing. They had a fair few big dogs playing. Leka Halasema, heard of him. You know what I mean?
I've heard of Lecker. Yeah, I have heard of him. Big boy.
Unless you're on
And
your
it's
own team,
drizzly. It's drizzly rain. We're in New Zealand somewhere, God knows where, and we get a job done.
Yeah.
Where were we playing?
New Zealand.
Napier.
Napier.
Yeah, weather, light rain. Exactly right. Drizzle.
it was.
Good crowd. 13,000.
Great crowd. Sorry to send you home upset.
Conditions slippery.
Now, our big winger who didn't have a great one, that Lautio from the Warriors.
Yeah,
But-
not a great game.
It wasn't a great game, but I'm like, he's so big.
He's-
You know, he's so big.
I'm into bigness. I've always
well,
been into
there's a
bigness.
Saabiness to him. Now, he's not as quick as Saab, but he's big.
He had a few errors, but it was slippery conditions.
It was, but again,
Mate, the
slippery
first
conditions.
half, the first half in
it was
particular,
fucking- it was
like how many errors were there? Like it would have been over 20.
Yeah, it was.
It was pretty
It
ordinary.
was real trial stuff. Some people in our DMs saying, "Oh, you're fucking standing O's," you know, like the Tigers fans. Like, this isn't standing O's.
Am I on my feet?
We're not on our feet. What we're doing is, and you know what? When the Tigers did their standing O, the preseason trial competition wasn't a thing. I don't think. I hope not.
Am I on my feet?
This is
Was
just-
there 100K up for grabs? Are they still doing that? Surely.
Surely. This was an observation of the next crop.
That's all it was.
That's all this was.
We're growing a new crop,
Yeah.
and we're out in the field, and Tom and I have got our wellies on, our Wish Wellingtons,
Yeah, and our
our work clobber.
Our work clobber.
And we're running over the new crop, and I got to tell you, the germination's been nice, and I'm liking what I'm seeing. It's not harvest time yet. It's not harvest time, and
We're not in the header.
we're not in the header. We're not in the header, and we're not stripping this bad boy. But I've got to be honest with you. I'm liking what I'm seeing early. Yes, there's things that can go wrong. We can get a drought. We could get too much rain. It does.
You can have too much rain.
You can. There's things that can go wrong. But at the moment, I like what I see. Get off my back. Next question.
Punters and dribblers, some very exciting news, especially if you're a goer. and you like to run, we, as in us, but Good Day, and the Goers, we've partnered up with the Parramatta Half Marathon. I'm going to read some stuff here, so don't think I'm just texting or anything. But Sydney's newest half marathon, world-class running event, and the first major running event to come to Parramatta or Western Sydney, the Parra Half Marra, or Parramatta Half Marra. But I'm just calling it the Parra Half Marra.
Para Half Marra sounds good.
Marra. 8,000 runners will take to the streets of Parramatta on Sunday, June 21, 2026. The closed road course showcases the best of the city, starting on O'Connell Street and weaving through Parramatta Park, the Parramatta CBD and Parramatta Square, along the Parramatta River foreshore, which is where I actually got married during COVID, to a rockstar finish inside CommBank Stadium. Now, there is a link in our bio. There's a link in our show notes. There's a link anywhere you get a link. If you want to be a part of the Goers Run Club for the Parra Half Marra, you have to do it through this link. If you have already purchased a ticket for the Parra Half Marra and you want to join the Goers, who were the largest running team 3 years in a row in the Sydney Marathon, Dogs, then you can contact the Parra Half Marra yourself and tell them you want to join the Goers.
And I would strongly recommend doing so. Now, like past Good Day Goer Run Club events, we will be dressing our people in kit. Know that.
Yeah, you will get a Good Day Goer shirt.
You'll get a Good Day Goer shirt. We're going to take to the course and we're going to give it a good old-fashioned rugby league pounding. Now, Tobler's running, Kody's running, Tom's running, I'm running.
Will's running.
Will's
Seb's
running. Everyone's running. Now, obviously, I'm going to be hard to beat.
Sebo, you're running the half marathon in June. 21 Ks.
He's away, he reckons.
Okay.
We've been flirting with the idea of what happens if you come last. Have we landed on anything?
So I've had and I don't give a fuck about this, by the way. I'm not doing any punishment. I got pumped by these two guys in the marathon. So in what world would an intelligent guy who's 10 years older than both of them enter into this thing and go, yeah, if I come last, I'm going to get punished? I'm probably going to come last.
Why would you come last against Tobler?
That's not what you were saying last week.
Yeah, I know.
You've changed your tune massively.
I have because I'm like, because what I realised,
you can beat Tobler.
If you lock in.
Lock in.
But I'm probably not going to lock in because I'm busy as fuck. And we're always doing fun shit where I might drink or I might, it's just before that? Magic round.
Lock in.
It's around that time?
Well, month.
Hopefully another golf day if we get invited again second year round. I hope so. You know what I mean? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to race these two fuckers and we're going to have something good. And if we win, then I get that. That's my motivation. But no, I'm not having a fucking punishment because I'll probably lose and then I'll get punished and I'll be sitting there going, why the fuck did I agree to that when I'm 10 years older than them and they've already beaten me in a marathon?
Lock in.
Suck on my testicles. How about that?
You don't reckon you can beat Tobler?
I think that there's a world where I could, but is this the world? Is this the world we're living in right now? No. If I beat him, mad, I get a cool prize. But you can suck on my testicles.
Mate,
time to stand up for yourself.
We spent half an hour trying to get Kody to buy into the bet, and then you're not even buying into this.
I'm running in the fucking race to try and beat him. I'm in. I'm just not going to be doing some fucked up punishment when there's already evidence to suggest that I'm going to lose.
It doesn't need to be a bad punishment.
A bad punishment, right? Sweet. Yeah, well, you get $1,000 if you lose. Also, it's like 4 years later. I'm older, I'm fatter, and I'm slower.
We have you on the record last week talking about
how...
You know what you've got me on the record doing for the last 10 years? Talking all sorts of shit. I talk shit all the time.
It's disappointing.
I don't give a fuck.
There's no doubt about that.
No. It'd be disappointing if I wasn't going to run. But I'm running, and I'm still racing him.
Oh, you weren't going to run?
No, I'm saying I'm going to race for a prize. But I'm sorry.
You're not racing for a prize.
Do you know why he's disappointed?
Why?
It's because he knows that the odds were already stacked heavily against me.
He hasn't been running at all. He went for a 3K run the other day. Did 6 minute 45 splits.
Horrible. I've got an idea, which I think is actually a better idea personally. Let's take all of our marathon times and handicap all of us, and then the loser gets a punishment.
That's crazy.
How is that crazy?
Because then it's like
that's like golf.
But then you've got such an advantage.
Why? Where's my advantage? You beat me in the marathon.
If it's handicapped.
Yeah, by like an hour.
How is that an advantage?
We'd need to see what a handicap looks like.
Absolutely,
how it
we
works.
would. But that's reasonable then. He's worried because he realizes that when it's fucking even, that's when he's a problem. That's when he's in trouble. That's why his fucking tune's changed. Oh yeah, let's just fucking raw dog Tommy Burns with some completely fucked bet. No, I had time to think about it.
It's just disappointing because last week you were
No,
so
there's
keen
not.
on
We can do it though,
and-
Tobler. We can do it. Let's handicap it. Let's make it
Let's
even.
just do it raw dog.
Or we could do it even. How about that? How about why do you adhere to a handicap in golf but
Because
not in running?
you had a bad. The first
Why do
you'd
you
run was
adhere to a
15
handicap in golf and not in running?
15Ks because it's. But the handicap that you're basing it off was a marathon 4 years
We
ago.
haven't.
where you
Well,
had a
exactly.
bung
So it's
leg.
probably even fucking worse.
No, you'd be way better. You'd be fitter now, wouldn't you?
Him? Don't know. I don't know.
Or your leg? Yeah, it's hard.
I don't know.
I doubt it.
I don't know. I don't know.
I doubt it. I think that would make. Listen, let's be generous and say that's true.
I don't know how
That
close-
would not be following trend lines of
No,
humans.
it just depends how close it was from him. He dialed in once ever.
Yeah, and that was the marathon.
No, we've dialed in with Josh.
Oh, with Josh. Yeah,
dialed in
yeah,
with
yeah,
Josh.
yeah.
Any
Well, that
thoughts
was.
on
I
You
was
didn't dial in for the marathon.
No.
You were
I did.
injured.
I tried to dial in.
But
for
you were
that.
injured.
Yes, it was tough. Now, Tobler here, punters, this is what you're hearing. You're hearing a man who's now nervous about a punishment because he realizes that if we make it even and fair and equitable,
still
then
would
he's
not come
most
last.
likely going to be shirtless tap dancing on the steps of the Opera House or something. You know what I mean?
Not at all. Me and Cody would have the exact same handicap because we were 20
Yeah, you
seconds
would. Yeah,
apart.
it'd be fine for you two.
And
but
so the
Kody,
pressure's on him.
Yeah, but because we all know that Kody, the only reason that Kody lost to you is because Kody is Daria and he doesn't try hard. But actually,
Daria sat down for ages, which was so weird.
Daria would pump the fuck out of you if he'd actually tried or he had a
He
watch
had his
or he
chance.
did anything. You had Lockie Clancy, didn't you? Running and giving you
Yeah,
bloody
it was a
two-
35
he had
degree
two
day on a
Sherpas.
harder course
You had
as
two
well.
Sherpas.
He had Clancy and
Yeah, and
Josh. Yeah,
So
he had Josh Serpa.
you would be fucked. And I think that's what you're realizing in real time. So listen, Parra half Marra though, Goers. You want to get involved?
Get involved.
We'll work all this stuff out behind the scenes. We'll come to a conclusion here that will probably put Tobler in a bad spot. But
It's going to take a lot longer than
it's going to take a lot longer than we have
This
time for
segment
here.
allows.
But it's fucking exciting because the Goers is one of my favourite things.
Well, it's back.
It's back.
It's back. June 21st. It's a Sunday. The Parra half Marra. You will get a shirt if you join the Goers.
Finishing in Combank.
Yeah,
What a
finishing
spot.
combat, beautiful spot. Running along the river. It's going to be a nice morning. We're going to have a great time, and there will be a loser.
Yeah, there will be. And listen, like the Goers is the business. You join the Goers if you haven't already. Join the Goers.
Join
Now
the
the link
Goers.
is in all of the places.
Yes.
But that's the only way you can join the Goers.
Yes.
Unless you've already bought a ticket, then you can go and take it up with Parra half Marra.
That's right.
I'm pumped, and I'm pumped that we worked that out because I was getting raw dogged before.
We'll
that
have to. Well,
conversation.
there'll be handicaps we'll be able to look up because it won't be half the time.
No.
because you run your quick because the time blows out. So it wouldn't be like if you. Like I'm an hour quicker, but it's not a half, and it wouldn't be a half an hour handicap because over the second half's when you get
We'll work
particularly
it
slow.
out.
But I'm just saying for Tobler, who's nervous.
He is. Look at him.
We'll see.
Look at
I haven't
that
agreed to the
face, he's
handicap
fucking
yet.
nervous, he started-
Yeah, this guy who agreed to it last week, Raw Dog, now's changed his
He's
mind
nervous.
and come up with this bullshit
No, sorry, I made it equitable
bullshit
and fair.
handicap
You're like,
system.
oh, fuck. Yeah, Tobler, because I'm
So
not
you,
an
are
idiot.
you not? You're not clearly not confident
I'll
of
have
betting
to
Kody.
suss the numbers.
Clearly not confident
No,
of betting Kody.
not confident at all.
I'm confident in betting Cody.
Well,
Doesn't sound like it.
But
Because you're
I feel
essentially
like
you'd essentially have the same handicap in this world.
No, 100%. But
Right, well, so
the
no.
only thing I'm worried about is Tom fudging his way to a really good
Fudging?
handicap.
How is that even possible?
No, because we'd all agree to it. I'm
how does that even possible?
not going to screw myself out of it.
We'll see. It's just a shame.
Obviously,
that we
I'm not
couldn't
scared.
He's
do
but
what we
like
initially agreed to.
he's nervous, right? Let's make it fair and even, and then let's do it that way instead of
Boring.
oh yeah, let's just
Let's
all
raw
go
dog
from
it.
the exact same point, which I'm already fucked for. My body shut down at 19 k's during the marathon. That's not a half marathon. So
Just lock in.
yeah, right. Or we'll lock in and do it evenly. How about that?
What
Just
time did you
lock
get?
in. 4 hours 52 and
And you were like 5:25. So it's about half an hour.
21 seconds.
5:30.
So the handicap might be it'll be somewhere like you'd have to be beating by 10 minutes. I reckon it'd be something like that.
Yeah. Or you can. I'll start 10 minutes before you. You can chase me down.
That's better.
Yeah.
That's way better.
Yeah. Because then it's like
Yeah.
that actually would be fun.
That's actually sick.
Yeah.
Well, that's not the official number, but it would be something like
something
that.
along those lines.
Yep.
That's better though, because then you see him coming. that gives you a wind.
Well, you might not see him coming. It'll be packed.
Well, no, you might not, but you also might. You know what I mean? And it's like, oh, you're coming down to the final straight.
Yeah, but also, if you're hurting, you don't want to keep looking around.
No, but listen, no
So,
one's
like,
moving.
it's gonna-
No, it's going to fuck
You wanna
man
chase.
chase.
Like, he might just sneak up on you.
wanna
Then
chase.
you're in a sprint finish with old bloody quick legs over there. He was quick at the
Yeah,
end.
well, he dog scope.
I like the handicap thing. I think we can. I think we can come to something that's equitable.
There you go.
I was never against it.
No, I know. I'm just...
He
everyone
was.
wanted to fuck poor old Tommy Burns, who doesn't mind getting fucked for content for a bit of a laugh, but, I'm putting my foot down here because that's bullshit. You can fuck me for content. It's all right. I'll allow it. But not always. Especially when I can fuck Tobler, which is way funner.
Okay.
Links in the show notes, all that. It was great to have Rugby League back on our TV screens. I know it was technically on the week before, but great to have it back.
Well, it was technically the week before, but this was the full smorgasbord,
Well said.
wasn't it, mate?
What games did you watch? What games didn't you watch? Because I watched some and I didn't watch others.
Obviously, I watched the Manly game.
Obviously, we've already covered
I saw
Paul Bryan and that.
I saw what you'll call bits and pieces of the Cowboys Panthers game.
Yeah, that was a try scorer bingo game.
Yeah, it was. I'm like, this is ridiculous. Every time I looked up, because I was also doing other things, like sitting on my phone.
Yeah, exactly right.
Every time I looked up, they were scoring another try. Yeah, good signs.
I was a
Good signs. Like the Panthers side was a little bit like, I don't know how many of these.
No. Well, that's the thing. The odds were like it was. I think Panthers paying $8. I was a Ruben Cotter away from glory.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I was.
Okay.
Which was, and that's just gamble responsibly stuff. That's shout out to our friends at Ned. That's follow me on my profiles.
Yes.
Testy pop.
Yes. Slight. Nothing crazy.
No, nothing crazy, man. But listen, there's not much you can take from this game.
Nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Are the Cows going to Vegas?
Yes.
Yeah, right.
No.
Yes.
Yes?
Yes.
It's Cowboys, Knights, Bulldogs,
Dragons.
Dragons. Yeah, okay.
We'll get to the Dragon. Tigers v. the Roosters.
Roosters started well.
Listen, to tell you how they started poorly? Getting their bus stuck.
Yes.
Did you see that?
I saw that.
That was a bad omen.
That was not a bad omen. Bottomed out?
No, well, it bottomed out getting in. Didn't it fuck out twice?
Yeah, twice.
It bottomed out getting in. Look at this. And then it gets jammed. Look at that. Oh! This is like when you'd hear Ray Hadley blowing up on AM radio and like, a fucking truck's been, an overheight truck stuck in the tunnel.
You can cheat the salary cap, but you can't cheat the maximum height of the carport at the McEwen Newcastle. I love that.
Shout out to Brown Cardigan there.
You should know your heights.
Well, and look at this, bottoming out trying to get in. Too many hefty boys in there.
Big boys. Get to the front, get to the front, get to the front.
Or do you need to get to the back in that? You need to get to the back in that situation.
No, you need to get to the front. Take
wheel-
the weight out of it.
Oh, I thought, but the wheels aren't touching the ground at the back. Oh, but the arse of it is.
I think of the arse. I think the arse of it is.
arse of it is,
I think the
you're right.
arse is taking the wheels off.
No, you're right.
Wouldn't you get to the front?
No, you might get to the front.
I think you probably get to the front. Get to the front.
So that was a bad omen before they could even get in there. And then
they got
to
punked.
hit the overpass.
Then they got pumped by the Tigers.
And it wasn't there. It wasn't. They had some decent players playing. Like it wasn't.
There was also a couple of big boys on the bench, led by a friend of the show, Tedesco.
Is it not playing?
Yeah. Well,
That's not
bench is
the
in sidelines,
Correct.
which is also where the bench is,
Technically.
which is sort of where I was coming from.
No, you can't. They're in the stands. Benches where you play. Can we just get to that try from that Tigers winger? This try is
Unbelievable.
absolutely absurd.
This is one of the best I've seen in terms of his adjustment.
No. I think it's
Look at that.
probably the best.
Like his foot almost goes down, keeps it up. It's incredible.
I think it's probably the best of your I'm out of the field, I'm navigating a million things.
Unbelievable.
Like it's pretty
from Tino Tavana.
It's pretty insane.
I love it because his foot's he's all at sea and then he gets it together. Look at that. That's unbelievable.
Yeah, that's so sick.
It's so hot.
And what's funny is if that was scored like
50 years ago?
No, well, like 10 years ago, it'd be maybe considered the
Imagine
greatest
if it
try
was
in
scored.
history.
Imagine 50 years ago though.
Well, dude, imagine that. Imagine if it was scored. Daly scored it.
Imagine,
like,
man.
1912.
Imagine, man. He just about misses the pole all entirely as well.
Yeah, it's super.
It's like an
impressive.
around the net shot.
It's
tennis.
super impressive. Who is Kody? Kody, what's the name of that winger that I'm really horny for? No, that's the guy who scored. I'm talking about the guy, Macasina.
Macassini.
Hey, Macassini. Oh.
Hey, Maga, hey, Maga, hey, Magassini. Hey, Maga, hey, Maga, hey, Magassini. Hey, Maga, hey, Maga, hey, Magassini. Hey, Magassini.
19.
Again,
Macassini.
2006.
Great year, bro.
Crop coming through.
Cropping that. Crops and that.
He scored the first try.
Scored 3 of them.
3 of them, yep, nice.
Listen, it's obviously this is all trial stuff, but the Tigers, I think, like,
And Jock Madden kicked 5 from 8. Tom.
the Tigers look good. Cody, do you want to come over and maybe jump on mic? Because we probably need to address some things. How are you, by the way?
Good. How are you?
Good. Happy Monday.
How was your
Great.
weekend, man?
Weekend was good. Very chill.
Very chill.
Very chill.
Great.
Chilling a lot lately, mate.
Yeah, I've been chilling. February and that, mate. Locking in.
Yeah, you're locking
locking
in.
in,
Good,
yeah.
man. Good, man. You been to those
So-
classes anymore?
Yes, twice a week.
Good.
Good for you, mate.
Good.
Now, obviously, we discussed last week about you not cutting your hair until the Tigers won 5 games.
Yeah.
The internet, went wild for it, and everyone thought that you were basically an idiot for not taking the bet. I'm not, that's not our sentiments here.
That's the comments I've read.
That's the comments we've read. You needed time to sleep on it, and obviously consider your future with the company. So, given that performance, I mean, wow, where are we at?
Yeah. Oh, where are we at on the hair thing?
Yep.
I really don't want to do it. That's the long and short of it.
That's
I think
not a no though, because I mean, no one wants to do this.
No, it's not a. It's not a no, but it's close to. Like, I think the amount of stress that it's caused me just trying to think about whether I want to do it or not suggests that 12 months of this is probably not.
How long would you take? I reckon that you growing that hair would take, what, 3 months? So
This
3
hair-
months to get back to that.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like, the year's done by the time
The first 6 will be a breeze. The
Yeah.
last 6 will just be a nightmare. Because I'm thinking like
the last 6, you're gonna have $5,000 in your pocket.
Yeah, you'll have $5,000. Or it'll be over. It'll either be over or you'll have $5,000.
Well, but I've got
better.
I've got to expect the worst, right? Like, I've got to expect to be having it this in November next year.
We're not the sort of workplace that'll make you do something. We'd love you to do it. I think it's great content. You don't have to do it, obviously, but I think that it's 6 months is a breeze. After that, you put it in a little pony and
Or a
you
bun,
count
put it under a bucket
and
hat.
you count your cash.
Yeah, dude, I hear you, but
Doesn't
it like
sound like you're hearing.
it doesn't take away from the fact of like, dude, waking up every day in those baggy pants, right? It's like it wasn't that bad, but still just like I have to get up in the morning and put the pair of pants on that I don't want to put on. And
I didn't think you took them off.
what? Yeah, and that's when the 5 weeks restarted or whatever. What?
That sounded very
When I
Freudian.
woke up and put the pants on. Wow, dude.
You're missing
Basically confirm what we always suspected.
that
You're missing a
taking
point though. The point is that
The point is that you took
wearing
them.
them every single day wears down on you, and I don't want to have the hair every day for 6 months.
But you've only essentially the hair you got now.
No, it's not.
Because over a year, I did some maths. Over a year, his hair will grow a total of like 15 centimeters, which is not that longer than what you've got now. So if you buzz it, 15 centimeters ain't that bad at all.
Yeah, it's a great point.
It's really not that much. You're looking at that. You're getting scared by that hairy man
You're
got.
a different
head of hair.
person.
Head of hair.
And his is over a year. You've max got a year.
No, it's about the discomfort of it though every day. That's
Discomfort?
Yeah, discomfort.
What do you mean discomfort?
Dude, it would just be annoying. It would be so annoying. Like, I get so
It's
annoyed.
not even going to be that fucking long.
I get so annoyed when my hair gets slightly long that I
It's
often.
already slightly long.
That's what I'm saying, and I'm getting annoyed. I'll probably end up cutting it myself like I always do.
All right.
So I don't think I can just
So
do
is it
12
a
months.
no?
For now, it's a no.
Well, what's for now, man? It's
Well,
yes,
he's got 2 weeks really to decide. The season starts
Yep.
in 2 weeks. It's 2 weeks yesterday. 2 weeks
2
yesterday.
weeks yesterday.
2 weeks yesterday.
Listen, you cannot force an individual to grow their hair out.
You can be disappointed.
You can lead a horse to water, but you can't make him drink.
I'd love to be able to make that bet.
Yeah, Will'd kill for that bet.
Well, he'd kill for that bet.
You'd be arrested pretty quickly if we allowed you to grow that fucking hair for a year.
That's right. That's right.
Stuff.
Well, listen. Hopefully, change your mind in 2 weeks. What do you think of the Tigers' performance?
It was great. I was actually like, there was points in the game where I was like, what's going on here? Just not the outcome I expected, but it was really good. Enjoyed it.
Any standouts? Obviously, Macassini.
Macassini was awesome. Jock Madden was fantastic. Never thought I'd say that.
No one expects
He was probably best on ground in my opinion.
No one expects that.
No.
Tavana was great. His try was obviously awesome. But yeah, no, all round.
Standing O's at home or what?
Standing us at home, mate. Obviously, I was pretty up and about.
Have to. Yeah, have
It's
to.
funny, like I was like so adamant I was going to come into this season just like more disconnected after everything that happened, and like I just watched the trial game and I'm like so back in already.
So back, dude. It
just
doesn't
can't.
take much.
You can't help
really
it.
Doesn't take
No,
much
it doesn't
before
take
you
much at all.
believe again.
Well, where are you without your belief?
Oh, you know it, mate. You know it. Roosters, listen. It was bad news from the moment you bottomed out on your way into the stadium.
Well, it's a bad omen.
Bad omen, and then you hit the overheight.
It's just terrible.
Terrible.
It's terrible. Terrible busmanship.
You got to be better than that.
It's terrible busmanship.
You have to be better than that.
What else did we see?
Let's see. Let's move on.
Raiders won. Dogs won.
No, dude, now, trial on that, full strength Bulldogs and that. Newcastle Knights also playing in Vegas. Not full strength, but not full strength.
No.
To not score a single point. Spoons off the back of a spoon. Fuck.
They're another watch for the guy over here that's the only bloke to have ever beaten the bookies betting over a game of rugby league. I'm looking at them again for a spoon bet. You just can't not.
First team to be kept scoreless in a preseason challenge.
You just can't. You can't not.
Dude, it was.
Have a look.
And it didn't look. Again, I was barely watching it, but in terms of the bits that I did.
You were barely watching this, were you?
Yeah, I wasn't. I tell you what. Before you do this, it was nice to be like, got to put the footy on again. You know what I mean? Like, there's been a long time between. Sorry, dull footy has to be on.
Yes.
Because it's my job.
Yes.
Even if it's on mute.
Yes.
Which this most certainly was.
I was selective with my games over the weekend, but it was a nice excuse.
Put them all on. Have it running.
When I've been selective, I mean like selectively, like I'm gonna watch it. Actually.
Oh yes. Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
not selective with an excuse.
No. There is no excuse. It's a reason.
Yeah.
It's
why are we going? Why do we have to be home at 1 o'clock on a Saturday? Well, the footy's on.
Manly's playing.
And it's also not 1. It's 1:40. I just wanted to get home and get the feet up.
You get the feet up, mate. Anthony Large and Joey Walsh are debuting, as well as Paul Bryan. Heard of him? I bet you haven't. Now you have.
Correct.
Awful game for starters. Dogs look good. Matt Burton injured. That's not good. Misses out on Vegas. Feel sorry for Matt. Also, their other big boy, Leo Thompson, I believe, might be missing out on Vegas. But the Newcastle
Yeah,
Knights,
he is. I read that this morning.
The Newcastle Knights, man.
The Newcastle Knights, man.
I feel bad for you, man. Neil Southern Castrian. A lot of cope on his Instagram. I saw that. Copium.
As in not coping?
As in he's making excuses pre-season trial and that. Like, I get it, but you actually had a full-strength team. Like, if Manly lost to the Warriors at 440 outsiders, you go, yeah, okay. Pre-season trial, young kids. You had a full-strength team. Pretty much.
This is a tune-up.
Not even scoring a point.
This is a tune-up for 2 weeks' time.
And this is the concern I have for Vegas, generally speaking, is that you kind of only want to take the best teams. In my humble opinion. But you see the Knights get absolutely butt-fucked.
Are you suggesting that we're starting to scrape the bottom of the barrel in year 3?
Well, what's the next game?
So
we just go back to the trials here. Yeah, it's prophetic that the next game is the Charity Shield, where a full-strength St George Illawarra Dragons suffered what some were calling the most famous upset in the history of the concept. When a team of absolute fucking nobodies in South Sydney, and that's no disrespect, essentially nobodies, beats the Dragons 28-24. The Dragons are going over to represent rugby league in Las Vegas.
Yeah.
I'd love to talk to a Dragons fan.
Crazy how the Rabbitohs can disrespect the Charity Shields as if anyone cares, but like Dragons fans do, by playing absolute nobodies.
Did they say, was there a bit of that rhetoric getting around?
There must be.
Yeah, surely.
There have to be.
What happened to the Charity Shield respect, mate?
Well, back in the day, that when they didn't even do the trials, the Charity Shield was a big deal.
Sebo, did you know that you guys signed Matt Duffy? No idea. Where did that come from? That just slipped across my desk. Great depth signing, Matt Duffy. He's a great fucking player. He went over and ripped it in the Super League. And, he always had a bit about him when he played in rugby in the NRL before. Dragons, Bulldogs. Like, he was never top flight, but he was always pretty good. He had good moments. Great depth signing.
Great depth signing.
And he said that was his first Charity Shield he'd ever won. Lol. Mate, the Dragons, dude. I'd be like, that to me is like, when Kody talks about with the Tigers, like some years where it's like a few rounds in, you're like, oh, season's over.
Yeah.
But the season hasn't even started.
Hasn't even started.
And you're gonna have, and you're like, we couldn't beat. Where'd the Raptors come last year? Fucking
second last,
second or third last, and we can't. And we a full strength Dragons team.
I think fourth last. Was it second last the year before?
No, I think last year was particularly bad because of injuries and shit. Wasn't it the year before they weren't as bad? I thought.
Second last year before, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know they'd been that bad.
Because I distinctly remember them coming second last one year.
Wow, dude, my memory.
Tigers got the spoon.
So bottom four the last 2 years. Crazy.
And then the Dragons can't beat a depleted, and depleted's an understatement. A team of a who's who of who the fuck he is. I mean, I'm just like, damn, fuck this game of rugby league that we all love so much. That's tough stuff.
That's tough.
You hate to see it happen to the Dragons. You really.
Oh, I mean, the pride of the comp.
The pride of the competition. If any team you don't want to see that happen to, it's the Dragons.
Proud old club, mate. Proud old club.
Tough stuff, dude.
Tough stuff.
Let's move on. Punters and Dribblers, allow us a moment in this podcast transition to thank our friends at Ned's who help us greatly in our quest to be podcasters.
Yes, sir. Yes, sirree, Bob. Now, I'm going to start things off. I've got my eye, Punters and Dribblers, off a successful 13-plus bet in Manly's game recently. I feel like I'm starting to tap in already into Rugby League. World Cup Challenge, Hull versus Broncos. The line's 14.5. Hull lost to essentially like the Dubbo fucking, you know what I mean? Dubbo Sims, essentially. Like, really, really bottom, down the pecking order stuff. Hull come in very questionable. Broncos go over there, even if they're pissed the whole time, we'll cover that line. Take that and put it into what, Tom?
I like Sean Strickland against Anthony Hernandez on Sunday. Now, Anthony Hernandez, it's a Strickland 315 head-to-head.
Awkward fighter, as we said.
Awkward fighter. Makes it like he's annoying to fight.
He's a Terminator. His knees up, dude. He won't stop coming.
Awkward fighter. Now, Anthony Hernandez, I don't truthfully know enough about. So if you want to roll your 14.5, was it?
Yep.
Into a Strickland at 315, then feel free to do so. That's what I'll be doing.
That's a great, mate. It's a great bet. It's a great bet. It's a great bet.
And you do it all thanks to our dear friends at Ned's. Obviously, the odds are, as of time of recording, they may change, especially after a few people hear about what we're doing.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
What's gambling really costing you? For free and confidential support, call the number on the screen or visit the website.
Now, final game in the trials. Parramatta Eels absolutely humped the Sharks 40-6. 1 point for every year since they won a comp, technically. I know I'm adding a couple there. I think it's maybe like 38.
Isn't it 40? So when? 86?
Or it's 40 this year.
40 this year.
40 this year. See, I was right.
There you go.
But that first try, can I tell you, from Bailey Simonson, from Iongi, I don't know if you watched this game.
No, I didn't watch this one.
It was really hot. That was the only try I saw, to be honest with you, if I can be.
Mm-hmm. You can be honest.
It was Iongi in traffic, little jink jive step straight onto the boot, grubber out to Simonson. It was like, when you can see like it feels like a player has improved in the off season. Mm-hmm. Like highly touted Iongi, he's won the fullback race for the Eels. and then you're like, oh, he's coming out and he's doing the damn thing. Like it just looked classy. It was a classy play. I don't know if there's footage of it, Tobler, anywhere. You might be able to find it on the Instagram.
I wouldn't mind running my eye over a classy play.
Yeah. Handsome. It was a handsome rugby league.
I wouldn't mind running my eye over it, mate.
Yeah.
If it's handsome.
It was handsome rugby league.
Love that. Hook it to me veins, bruh.
Handsome rugby league. Interested to see whether...
Four defenders to stop the run. Tuivasa is a beast. Right side. And Yogi, brilliant kick. The
That's
touch
hot.
was fantastic.
You know what I mean?
It's deafness.
Setting the try
It's
up
deafness.
for Bailey
And let's hopefully see a
Simonson.
slow-mo replay here. Get that vol up. Or is it no, they're not showing slow-mo replays?
No.
Hey,
Oh, that's nice.
it's so nice, so nice. Piece of advice for social teams, for clubs, for your fucking broadcasters. Don't just put the try in. Put the slow-mo replay in so that we can enjoy it.
Show me all the angles.
Just get the try, sick. Then give me the slow-mo replay.
Let me marinate in it.
What are we talking
Let
about?
me marinate.
Please.
I'd like to marinate, please.
Please. Anyway, handsome try. I just thought that was a nice,
Let
like,
the people marinate.
yeah, marinate. Or is it marinade? Wonder.
DE.
Yeah.
Marinade.
But marinade is what you put on, and marinate is the action.
Do you marinate? Maybe you do marinate.
I think you marinate, and then
but you've marinated
you
something.
marinade. You put the marinade on, maybe.
Yeah, that's right.
Nice. Well done.
Hey, we're playing both sides today.
We are. And we're doing a great job
We're
of
doing
it.
a great job of it. That's trials. We got a draw in the All-Stars game. I didn't catch it.
We did get a draw, bit of some contention late,
Listen, we didn't watch it.
but it was 16 all.
16 all, second draw in the history of the concept, mate.
No golden point.
What's the
Obviously.
point?
I know.
I mean, I guess maybe you just don't want to run these guys ragged in like a preseason.
I think it's an injury based thing. Yes, I believe so.
But congratulations to both the Indigenous team and the Maori All-Stars.
And then Peter Badel,
Bomber.
who I believe quoted us but didn't quote us.
Oh, really? Well, see, the thing. I was looking at this as well. There's Adrian Przenko in the Herald as well.
Yeah.
What they do is, and this is why Anthony Watmo was so good to us, is that when they see a yarn, rather than quoting us, they just go and ask the question and get the exact same answer, so they don't need to quote you.
But he wasn't even quote. He didn't quote Peter either. He just had it in quotation marks, and it read the exact same as the video.
Well, where is it? Get it up. Before we get to the Winters, let's see if Bomber Badel didn't credit the boys.
Do you want me to read it, or do you want to read it, Tom?
You read it.
PNG bombshell. The ARLC has made a bold decision by poaching Sydney-based NRL journalist Michael Chammas to be head of football for the new Papua New Guinea expansion franchise in 2028. The appointment has raised eyebrows. There is a view Chammas lacks the administrative experience to preside over a new NRL franchise in the Pacific, but V'landys backed the award-winning reporter. Collingwood AFL kingpin Eddie Maguire has contacted V'landys, making his vision for PNG. Michael Chammas will be one of our best acquisitions to date, he said. You will never satisfy the haters. Actually, one of the guys who contacted me over this was Eddie Maguire. He told me how he took over Collingwood at 33 years of age. He was seen as just a journalist and he turned that club around. He took over a broke organisation at the bottom of the ladder club with poor facilities and he was a media man. Michael has been in the NRL industry. He's got the contacts, but more importantly, he's got the drive and ability. The presentation he did was outstanding. It was as good as anything I've seen. He's a young man of immense ability.
We'd have to go back and check the tapes. I don't know. Because is it in quotes and shit?
It's in quotes.
The thing is, he might have just called PVL and asked him.
And he's just said the exact same thing.
Yeah, which is like, and there or thereabouts, right? Like, but that's what they do. Przenko did the same thing, which is absolutely their right. But that's what happens when you release clips and then they go, you know what, I'm just going to get the scoop myself. Actually, it doesn't even really matter. Like, we do that. We do the podcast. We don't give a fuck anyway. It's not like that's why we're doing it to get.
No, I read it and I'm like,
Yeah. Maybe. I'd have to check the tapes and I can't be fucked. But maybe. We've been fucked before. And not everyone's as fucking rock solid as the great and powerful 2-time premiership winning forward Anthony Watmo.
No.
Who will not talk to you. It's a Hello Sport exclusive.
Yeah, I mean, that's just a great point, isn't it? Now, Winters.
Okay, so I just want to go through the medals we've got and give them their flowers, and then I want to get into some winter specifics. Is that fair? Cooper Woods.
Heard of him?
In the downhill freestyle skiing.
Yep.
It's all downhill.
Men's moguls.
And
In
then
the
we
women's
have-
dual moguls, Jakarta Anthony, she wins gold.
That's her second gold. She's now our most successful winters athlete ever.
She won gold in Beijing in the moguls, and then she's won gold here in Milano Cortina in the women's dual moguls, which I believe is a new event.
Matt Graham in the men's dual moguls brings home a bronze.
Overnight. In the snowboard cross, which is racing downhill on like the jumps and shit, Josie Bath, who I think no one really gave a shot, gets the dub.
Back to Cooper Woods there in the men's moguls, 100 to 1. 100 to 1.
For bronze or to win?
To win gold.
100 to 1.
Cooper Woods was 101 at the start of the tourn.
100 to 1.
100 to 1.
Unbelievable.
And I believe Josie Bath a similar long odds gold.
I believe so. Scotty James, silver, disappointing in the snowboard, men's half-pipe snowboard. If shout out to the Brave Souls who joined in Saturday morning, first light, 5:30 stuff. I was saying to my wife,
Heard of her.
as tough as I've seen almost.
That was a brutal fight.
It was brutal viewing. So brutal. He pulled it together. He showed plenty of class, but like in the immediate aftermath, he was an
couldn't stand.
absolute mess.
He was like,
couldn't stand. He looked like he was in shock almost.
He'd taken a knee.
Like he'd seen a death or something. Like it was hectic.
Yeah. It was I've heard him in the days since the silver that he's almost inferred that he might come back for a 6th Olympics, but
He's 31.
no, he's not.
Yes, he is. I looked it up. So he'd be 35.
He's only 31.
He's 31.
Oh,
yeah. We thought he was 35. He's not. He's 31.
He's got 6 in him comfortably.
He's coming back. He's already said it.
No, right, that's fine. Okay, I thought he was 35. I'm like,
No. He's 31.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So because I was about to say, thinking he was 35, we were looking at a man who realised his dream would never be realised.
Well, that's what you and I had said. And then I heard on the radio, they're like, he's coming back. And I'm like, that's madness. But then I went and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to look up how old he is.
That's probably
We
a good
just
idea.
assumed he was 35. He's not. He's 31.
Okay. Because I remember when he first came on the scene, I was thinking about this yesterday, because this is what I do. My mind, I think about pointless shit. And I was like, I remember when Scotty James came on the scene, and I don't remember being as young as he was. I remember going, that's a young snowboarder who's doing the damn thing.
Yeah.
So that actually makes sense.
He's not our age.
But I didn't listen to myself. I didn't listen to my intuition.
You must listen to yourself.
He was 15 in 2010 at his first games.
Yeah.
Right. I was in my 20s.
Super young. Unbelievable. Daring to dream sort of stuff.
Yeah.
So I don't know where the next winters are, but keep your eyes on Scotty James. That would be unbelievable if he comes back and wins in his final, surely.
It'll be in France.
France.
Okay.
That's a nice place to do it if you're going
Beautiful
to
place to do it. The French Alps, that's where you do it.
So, Josie Bath, Scotty James, this is our most successful winters ever.
Yeah. Well, I was reading a stat, and I'll read it to the punters and the dribblers. I believe it was in punters and dribblers. I can't remember who said it. We've won 6 Olympic golds since 1924, and 3 of them have been this year.
Wow.
That's a stat.
That is a stat.
That's a stat.
Are we worried that with all of this winter's success that people like Bradbury are being are going to be losing their corpies roles, or is someone like Bradbury, given the nature of his gold, always going to be relevant on the corpus?
Well, you've got to remember that Bradbury will always be first, and Bradbury will always be the guy that pulled a Bradbury.
Yes.
You can't take that away from him. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, that man had no right being in the final, let alone winning, and he knows that.
But have we seen much? And I haven't watched a shitload of the coverage, I'll be honest with you, but have we seen Bradbury anywhere?
No.
I have not seen him anywhere.
He's not been utilised. I haven't been watching the speed skating racing, though.
But he should just be there, right? He should just be on the ground. He doesn't frost the hair anymore. In fact, I think he's been to Turkey. So that Recedo is no longer Recedo, and it's brown, and it just doesn't feel right.
Yeah, but in a winter's year, he should be frosting again.
He should be frosting 100%.
In a winter's year, he should be frosting. Yeah. I don't mind if you want to go back to your natural colour or go back to a brown in years that aren't winter's years.
Yeah.
That's fine.
There should be some sort of a mandate.
In a winter's years, I'm talking at least 3 months out through the entire competition, you need to be frosted.
Yeah.
It makes us feel more comfortable.
And that's really what's most important, especially in a winter's year, is like, do it for the national psyche.
Yeah.
Could you find a photo of him, please, Tobler, with new hair?
What's going to make us feel most comfortable?
And ready to compete at the highest level. It's going to be you with frosted
Well,
tips.
at the highest level, mate. At the highest level.
Look at that thing. Look at that hairline. It's too hectic.
Yeah, so okay.
At the Australian Open.
He was at the Australian Open? He must be involved in the winters then.
He'd have to be.
He'd have to be.
You don't have a winters without without bloody.
Well, look, Breakfast of Champions. He's still around, mate.
Of course he is, but that brown hair, I get it, but come on, bro. Frost and Spike.
Frost and Spike.
And Spike.
Frost
and then Spike.
Yeah, it's not difficult. I miss the receding frosted spiked glory days. I just can't help it.
We were on.
Is that Elise Camplin?
Chef de Mission. Yeah, it is.
Chef de Mission.
Yeah, Chef de Mission. Read a book. I met Bradbury. I was at Hickey's Bucks, and we were all absolutely fucking twisted. And we were at a nightclub in the Cross, and he just happened to be there. And we all got him in for this huge group photo. He's like, what? We're like, come on, get in. And it was just I remember just thinking after that, this guy must just get mobbed everywhere he fucking goes.
Yeah, well, he's one of the greats.
He's earned it. He's fucking earned it. Now, some news came across my desk over the weekend, the Winters.
Yes.
Which took my rugby league breath away.
Did well.
Needed it.
Did well on TikTok, which is
that was the biggest one.
That's the biggest.
That's
win.
the biggest one.
Yeah.
But 10,000 condoms, and I know the Olympics is always known for rooting and condoms and rooting. There's usually a condom story around the Olympics, be it summer or winters. But this one I feel like the most hectic. 10,000 condoms blown through quite literally in 3 days. To which I send you a thing. Obviously, you're my numbers man. I'm like, what's the equation I need to be doing here? I'm like, what's going on here? We quickly realised that 10,000 condoms in 3 days, 72 hours. That's 138 point something fucks per.
138.888888.
Fucks per hour.
It was 2 point something a minute.
Then it's 2.3 something, 2.31 per minute.
Yeah.
I then took it a step further to work out the average male ejaculate load.
Did ya?
Yeah. So that's around 3.8 mils. That's an average. Obviously, athletes probably higher, but I just thought let's take the average.
Yep.
And then you times that by 10,000. There's 34,000 millilitres of cum. And then that's 34 litres over 3 days. So
34 litres. Imagine that lined up. 34. Well, it's 17 2-litre milk bottles. 17.
Yeah.
That's disgusting.
It's disgusting. It's foul. But also a great opportunity to sort of Yao Ming the next generation.
Yes. I'm with you now.
You know what I mean?
As in you mate with you.
You mate with you.
To create
yes.
superhuman.
Or just give me cum. I take cum and put inside other athlete of my choosing.
Yep.
All consensually.
Of course.
Just trying
to
you
got a lot to work with. You've got 17 2-litre milk bottles full to the brim.
Yeah.
To the brim.
Yeah. They'd all be mixed up as well. I don't know how that works.
I don't know.
Can you just shake it up and it's just a lucky dip?
I think it's a lucky dip, mate. Yeah, I think so.
Point?
Yeah, I think so.
Do you want to have a guess at the record of the most condoms used at an Olympic or Commonwealth Games in history?
The fact you've included Commonwealth Games makes me feel like it's a Common Games.
He wouldn't have said Commonwealth Games otherwise.
No, that's a throwaway. Just do Olympics.
Okay, cool.
40,000.
No. Are you asking us to pick the games?
Pick the games and the number of condoms.
Well,
Sydney Olympics.
I think if you've been fed income,
Sydney Olympics.
you're probably most at ease in Sydney.
Well, but it's also global sort of harmony. I'm sure it was fucked up, but like everything just you.
But also pre-phones, so you can cheat. I think you've got to go pre-social media a little bit. It's like, could I?
When was the world at its best?
When was the world at the best? Everyone's relaxed, everyone's calm, everyone's chilled, everyone's having a great time. There's no risk, there's no phones, so you can go down.
Sydney, Australia, great city.
So you can come down, you can run through whole teams if you want, right?
Yes.
Like whole nations.
Yeah.
No one's going to know. I'm going to say Sydney 2000.
Incorrect. It was Rio 2016.
Brazilians, dude, of course.
And
the
all of a
guy
sudden-
got fucking in trouble for fucking the house down.
Well, that was the girl.
Yeah.
Who romped.
Kept her friend up.
Of course.
The Argentinian fucking.
That was us being biased, obviously.
Of course.
If you apply your mind to it, it's obviously the Brazilians. They get down.
They
and
love
get
the
dirty.
fuck. And what was the number of condoms?
450,000 condoms.
Over what? 14 days. What? 16 days. How long does the Olympics go for?
Insane.
If there are any Winter Olympics dribblers out there, as in people competing for the nation who listen to this podcast, and you got any Winter Olympics condoms knocking around, are they branded? I'd like to.
They are, which I think a lot of people grab as souvenirs for their friends.
Can you send us some?
Inflating the number.
I'd love. No, don't. I'd like to believe it was all fucking Tobler. I'd like to please send us some Winter's condoms. There was a chance last year.
17 days for Rio. 450,000 in 17 days.
No, he's got the math here.
I'm just doing it.
There was a chance we were going to be doing some stuff for the Winters last year. Obviously, it did not come to fruition. But I was going to go, I wanted to get like a bunch of merino wool condoms made to keep everyone's willies warm in the snow. Only for the Australian teams, obviously. I don't want to give a leg up to any foreign powers. But I thought that was a nice nod to the nation. Just some little merino wool. They shrink in the wash probably, so I'd say it's a. You'd have to make
18 roots, 18.38 roots a minute.
Wow, that's the Brazilians for you, mate. Again, though, it's a sexy part of the world, Brazil.
Isn't that crazy? It was at 450,000. You say
450,000, but there was like 11,000 athletes.
And how many athletes were there here?
2,800.
Because, see, that was the other thing that I was trying to work out, which I haven't actually properly got in the lab, but then it was RPAs, which is roots per athlete.
Well, we can sort of work that out. If they went, so how long do the games go? So 17 divided by 3, 5.66 times 10,000, because that's how many? 56,000. And how many was it? 450. And
450, 11,000 competitors in 17 days.
2,800?
Fucking hell, man. The Brazilians get down.
28%. I think they're going at a higher clip. The Summers.
I think the Summers would, though, right? That's how I... So, I'm a Ute guy now.
We're back.
I'm a Ute guy now. It's official. Sorry, everyone. These hands just got a little more calloused. Not much.
Not much.
Slightly, though.
Slightly.
The steering was actually very gentle on the hands.
It's really soft.
So
and
it's
nice.
really, they actually...
It's like a beautiful... It's a beautiful leather.
They might have got softer.
It's a beautiful leather for driving. Tradie Spec just dropped off 2 fresh minted Ford Raptors.
Yeah. Also, they gave us a Cougars.
Black on black on black. Illegal tint. What's legal? But
it's
like,
legal. It's legal, but like,
but is
wink,
it?
wink.
Wink, wink, hint, hint sort of stuff.
Tint, tint.
Tint, tint. Wink, wink, tint, tint. Also got Freya Kubras. Also got these fun jackets. So like...
The gilets. The Tradie Spec gilets.
The gilets.
Made by our good friends at Purdue, who are also of G'd Up fame. Shout out to Bo and the boys. So
the world's different.
Yeah, the world's different now. The Akubra does not fit my head. If you're watching, you can probably see that already. I have been given a receipt to go get that resized. I just wanted everyone to know.
Well, I'm glad I know.
Yeah.
Because I didn't know. Now I do.
It's a nice chocolate brown.
Beautiful Chucky Brown.
Because I actually have one in your colour.
And I have one in yours. So there you go.
And for those wondering, these are the keys to my new Ute.
Oh, where are my keys? Oh, Christ, here they are.
These are the keys. Ford Raptor, Tradie Spec and that.
Ford.
Petrol, not diesel. Don't make that mistake.
Yeah. Thirsty bitch, too.
Oh, dude. She drinks a lot of rosé, let me tell you.
Thirsty
She loves her
girl.
rosé.
That's all right.
Sumi.
Shout us Tradie Spec.
Shout out.
Unbelievable. Video coming soon if it's not already out.
No, it'll be out.
I'll be out? She's
No,
out.
yeah, she'll be out, mate. Cool,
She'll be
cool.
out. Emma.
I don't know where we left you because I'm on a bit of a high. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You know that dork who cried about his ex-misso at the Winters?
Yep.
Cheated on her and that?
Yep.
She came out and did an Instagram video.
Did she?
Yep.
Let's watch it.
I think we should. I take my sunglasses off. I know that I'm like a ute guy now, but it's hard to see.
Yeah, okay.
And I'm not hungover, so it doesn't make sense.
So this girl wasn't actually her.
Oh, fuck!
It was a sketch video, but
Nah.
the ex-girlfriend has come out.
Yeah, we've already read that. She's like, I didn't want to be included. We haven't seen a video of it, though, right?
No, she's anonymous. They remained anonymous.
Well, that's fake, so
No,
I
it's
don't care.
fake. Fuck that.
But
Good
yeah.
for her, though. The missus. Like,
Oh, for staying strong? Yeah,
Fuck that
100%.
guy.
100%. In the bin, son.
in the bin. Now, just a couple of cricket things. We've also got some packages to open.
Yes.
We lost to Zimbabwe. Do you know we actually have never beaten them in World Cups?
Disgraceful performance, Tom. As I said on Instagram, standards must be met, and they haven't been.
You upset a couple of Zimbabweans. You got some comments in there from some Zimbabwe natives who were
Cool.
like, fuck you, Eddie.
Right. Okay. Sure. But the facts are that Australia is the most dominant cricketing nation that's ever
Been.
walked the earth. And losing to Zimbabwe, even if it is the norm, is not acceptable. I don't think that there was much hullabaloo out there in society. Not enough.
Well, listen, and this
Speaks to the nature of the comp.
It's just that's the thing, right? It's T20. And I'm getting something up here just as you.
Why don't you just do it every 4 years? I'm just so confused by that. Like let's put a little bit of gravitas behind the event.
Kashishi?
If it's on every year, it's boring.
Some kashishi, I think.
Sure.
Mate.
Yep,
Now,
that makes
let
sense. It'd be
me-
kashish based. You'd have to think.
You'd have to think. I just wanted to get a comment up that was criticizing you and
My take.
yeah, I thought it was funny. Here we go. This is from Samuel Diem. Sorry to dox you, lad. Not really, though. You would be the first round draft pick in the NBA with that dribble you have. Fake fan, plastic fan. Cricket coverage over the summer with no NRL to get views. And then sit in your high chair and clearly speak dribble to keep your brand relevant. So embarrassing.
Oof. Ooh. Yikes.
Yeah. Plastic fan.
Plastic fan. Okay.
Yeah. You're a plastic fan, dude.
Yep. Okay. Hurts, man.
That's fucking...
It hurts, man.
Yeah. Fake fan, plastic fan. Cricket coverage over summer is because the cricket's on.
Yeah.
That's why there's cricket coverage.
Yeah. I know it's a crazy take.
That's
isn't it?
that might shock you, Sam.
What's going to shock Sam as well? This will really drive him mad. Is that we also sometimes cover cricket in winter, like when there's an Ashes on.
Yeah.
And we did a stream at 3 a.m. And I know that that's probably hard for you to digest, but generally the rule of thumb here is if Australia's playing in the cricket, we'll cover it. But generally speaking, that's in summer. And another crazy take, the NRL's in winter.
Yeah.
So that's when that comes
we cover
back up.
Yeah. So there's usually historically no rugby league on in summer. Maybe there's some news, a scandal, a penis or something, like that. I think the point, Samuel, of maybe the video, I don't know, didn't do it. But was to point out that we have a set of standards that this nation lives by, specifically in the sporting realm.
Yep.
And to lose to Zimbabwe in a World Cup is unacceptable.
Yep.
Unacceptable.
Unacceptable.
And no, there was no one watching it, Samuel. So don't pretend like there was. And if you were, that's on you, bruh. You got to take a good hard look at yourself.
Take a very good, hard look at yourself.
Because you're the fake fan.
You're
the plastic fan.
You need to reflect.
You're a plastic fan.
You need to reflect. Because if you're a real fan, if you're a fair income fan, then you weren't watching because you love Test cricket and you're just like, this is pajama cricket and it's a bit of a joke.
But also it's the pools, lad.
I'll watch the semis onwards,
Yeah.
as is my right.
Who won out of India and Pakistan? Overnight. Out of interest.
Surely India.
Surely.
Otherwise,
India.
Yeah.
Scores?
Otherwise, I would have read upset of the century.
175 for 7, beat Pakistan's 114.
Ouch. Yikes.
We not to make this about me and my Cooper and my new ute. We absolutely mauled a team in T20 cricket yesterday.
Did ya?
205 runs we put on, our highest score ever. They got 116.
How'd the big fella go?
53 off 21. Retired again. So sick of it. Man of the match. Fuck. It's getting embarrassing at this point. But we're every chance to play final. We're in the top 3. We're at 1 point out of the top 2, and we've beaten everyone ahead of us. Like we've won. You know, we got games in hand. They've all played more games than us.
So you're a sniff.
We're a sniff here. And if we do make the final, punters and dribblers, know this: you will be called upon to come down to the game. You will be called upon to come down to the game.
When are finals?
Don't know. March.
Hopefully not away.
Oh, fuck. We might be. Fuck no.
Could be.
Dude, I think we are.
Oh, we are.
No, I think we are. Oh, well, fuck it.
Oh, dear.
Hey, listen, mate. Judy calls.
Oh, dearie. Judy calls.
Judy calls.
Judy.
Mitch Marsh's testicles, you got anything on that?
No update.
They're saying he could be a sniff to play.
Surely you bring in Steve Smith, whether you bring back Marsh or not.
Supposedly not a sniff. Stoinis, they're saying Stoinis could be back. They're saying Marsh could be back.
What are you doing, man? Like, we just lost to Zimbabwe. Bring fucking Smith in. What are we doing?
Why fly him over there? Just playing.
Because they were worried about the testicles.
Just playing.
It was a testicle cover.
Just playing. But they flew him over there. He didn't play the game against Zimbabwe. He would have been there, wouldn't he?
No, because they're saying he wasn't good enough to be picked in the tour, so it was testicle coverage.
It's insane.
You got to have a certain amount of players. So testicle coverage for Mitch Marsh's testicles. It's not Smith covering.
If I'm Smudge, I'm like,
not going.
am I playing?
They made him live.
I'm like, am I playing? If they're like, no, then I'm not going.
Outside of us is the only one that had to leave or not live.
He's Smudge. This is Smudge Smith.
I know that.
He has built up the ability to go, if you're not playing me, I'm not coming. I'm not emergency cover here. I'm Steve Smith. Show some goddamn respect.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
No, I get it. I trust me.
He's expected to be available from tonight's game against Sri Lanka.
So he could play tonight, or is he not? Are they announced teams?
I'll have a look if they've announced it yet.
Do you fly Ricky Ponting into camp as emergency cover?
Yeah, I know.
It's disgraceful.
No, it is. It's fucking
It's
disgraceful.
disgraceful. If you don't play him, I'm going to be upset. I'm going to be pissed off.
Yeah, we're flying Bradman in
Cover. Yes, for cover.
No, they haven't named the team yet.
if we need you.
Yeah, right. Okay, that makes heaps of sense. Makes heaps of sense. We lose to Zimbabwe, you're not prepared to pick one of the greatest players of all time. Right, okay, cool.
Shout out to the Waratahs for getting the dub over the Queensland Reds, those scumbags, in the first round of the Super Rugby.
Will didn't know about it.
Will had no idea it was even on, thought it was a trial. This is after being the greatest rugby union dick ride of the last 12 months. And
Longer than that.
But just around the office being Mr. Rugby Union, you know.
Since he started working here.
Exactly. Since he started working here, Mr. Rugby Union, Mr. Rugby Union.
Mr.
Oh, no, sorry, not anymore. Not anymore, Rugby Union. Sorry, Max Jorgensen, who scored one of the great tries. You can talk about people getting better and better every year. Max Jorgensen.
So hot right now.
So hot right now. Dude, his second try, Charlie Gamble, the flanker, absolutely took a kick on the sideline. He got kicked to by Debrasini. Sorry for knowing all these names, punters and dribblers. And did everything he could to stay in, and then pops it back inside to Jorgensen for his second, 71st minute, I believe. But the first try from Jorgo, as we call him, hot stuff.
That's what you and I call him.
Can you get me up the results across the round, Tobler? Sucked into the Reds, by the way. Just another. Western Force, absolutely butt-fucked by the ACT Brumbies, 56-24. But points are plenty again. A good start seeing points in games of rugby union.
Lots of points.
Chiefs defeat the Blues 19-15. Moana Pacifica get it over the Drua 40-26. Again, points. Waratahs over the Reds, obviously.
Points.
Highlanders Crusaders. Highlanders win 25-23. Points.
Nice.
And then that's it. Where the fuck are the rest of the teams?
Let me have a look.
Where are the rest of the teams?
There's more than 10 teams, isn't there?
Well,
Is there
of
11
course
now?
Where are the Hurricanes, for example? The Canes.
Maybe they were the only. Maybe there's 11 teams. We've got how many? We've got 4. New Zealand's got 5.
They haven't got rid of the Canes, bro. Where are the Blues Chiefs?
Yeah, there's only
Was it
11
a
teams.
bye?
Yeah, there's 11 teams. So there's
So
a
there's
bye.
5 games and a bye.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, there you go. So it's just the Canes.
That's what I was trying to say, mate.
Oh,
You weren't
sorry,
listening.
mate.
You're just
No, I wasn't. I was in a
yelling
fucking-
over me, man.
Sorry, man.
It's okay.
Listen.
He's got a Raptor now.
I got a Raptor.
Kid's got a Raptor now. Okay.
I don't know if there's much else. Is there anything we missed?
Anthony
All right,
Kim.
let's do the Buzz Top 50 on Wednesday.
Oh, yeah.
There's some stuff I want to
You
go
wanna do
through.
Buzz
with it.
Top 50. Anthony
Kim.
Kim.
One live.
Win and live. That was just a great story. 14 years out off the tour with like heavy alcohol and substance addiction. Just look at his face, and I'm not saying that flippantly.
No, he looks.
He's
worn
done
and
so much
torn.
cocaine that his nose
He
has
looks
melted away.
He looks
And-
worn and torn.
No, but it's worn and torn is like, oh, you've been, struggling. I feel like his face is different. See the photo of him in 2014. He's like a handsome young man, like fresh faced. You see what like years of addiction have done to his fucking because you do enough coke, your nose just disintegrates because it just melts away, whatever the fuck's
Crazy.
in it.
Isn't that wild?
So his nose is gone, his eyes are all fucked up, and he comes back. He was 12 shots. Was he 12 shots off the pace?
On the Sunday, I think it was 6 shots off the pace.
6 shots off the pace. Chased down Johnny Rahm, heard of him.
And
to win it.
Bryson. They had a tie. They were tied for the lead coming into the last day.
Chase them both down. We love it.
Yeah, love it. Just a
We
nice
love
good news
it.
story. Won $4 million.
Oh,
Dude, $4 million.
that's a lot of cheddar.
And he was like, he was
I don't
struggling
mean
to
it
get.
that way. You know what I mean?
Huh?
So that's a lot of cheddar.
Oh, no.
I didn't mean it that way.
No, not that sort of cheddar. Money. A lot of money.
A lot of money.
A lot of money.
A lot of money.
Congratulations.
Well done, man. Punters and Dribblers, this episode brought to you by our good friends at Good Day. Now, hold the phone. If you live in Wollongong, we are coming down to you. Run Havoc, Friday morning, 6 a.m., 5Ks, 5 of the best, free smoothies, free electrolytes, and free multivitamins.
Your friends Tom and Eddie coming down Wollongong. Thanks to our good friends at Run Havoc. Where are we starting off? At the store?
At Run Havoc Store.
At Run Havoc Store in Wollongong. 5Ks, very simple. You can even meet our Raptors. Come down to meet our Raptors.
Come down and meet me and Tom and our Raptors.
Yep.
Because we're going to be feeling ourselves. Don't worry about that. It's also Fit Feb. I don't know if that's what we call it, but that's what I'm calling it.
Yeah, I don't mind
4
it.
sessions every week, 10,000 steps on days off. We're getting after it. I haven't had a lick of alcohol. I went out for dinner on the weekend, didn't touch it. I had a heaps normal.
I had a heaps normal at the Nelson yesterday.
I'm off it. I'm off alcohol for the month. Know this, I'm ribbon and tearing in March. But right now, it's all about fitness. Get down, run with us. Let's have a good time. Look after your nutritional health. Go to begoodhealth.com.au. Use code DRIBBLERS for 10% off. Pair with a subscription, 20% off. Make smart decisions. Set up your year.
Good
Set
day, baby.
up your year. Set up your year.
Packages, Ed.
Oh, yes.
Couple of prezzies.
Have we got any? I might just use me.
No, you can't use that key. Hold on. I'll use these old things.
Yuck.
Use one of those big boys with the jagged edges. What do we got there, Ed?
Oh,
What do we got
yes. I thought it would be fun
there? Yeah.
to relive a little bit of childhood nostalgia in the office. We are going to be having a competition to see who can reach the final evolution the quickest. We've got Digimons.
Huge. Yes.
Now, you raise them, you train them, and you fight them.
Really? I've never, ever
Yeah.
had a Digimon.
These used to be all the rage, South Dubbo Primary School, probably circa year 3, which is like 2000, 90 something?
93. Year 3, you would have been 999.
1999, baby.
Wow. What colours we got?
They only had the same colour. So we've all got the same colours. You're going to have to
And so I don't care.
accessorise differently.
It's all right.
We
So these aren't made modern. Like these are from the 90s. That just haven't been opened?
I think they've redone them. So like they're exactly the same, but they've just like they've made them again. That's what I used to play. This is I'm looking at it. That's all the same.
Holy shit! I have no idea what I'm doing with this.
Well, we'll turn them all on at a certain point together, and we'll be off.
Oh, they've got a keyring. I could probably attach that to my Raptor key.
Yeah, you would be able to.
Oh wow, that's cool.
It's really cool.
Digimons,
So
dude.
everyone in the office
What a
will be
throwback.
partaking. Hey,
What a throwback.
what a throwback! Shout out to Digimon.
And then what do we got there? That thing's been taped.
What's this?
It's been taped to within an inch of its life.
Do we know? Have we any inkling what this is?
Yeah, it was addressed to me, so I opened it but then resealed it.
You opened it, did you, mate?
Tobler.
Well, I have my name on it.
Tobler.
You like opening our stuff,
Yeah,
don't
he
you?
does.
mate?
Well, I didn't open that other box.
Tobler loves opening our shit.
It is fun.
All right.
Chuck it here.
Read me. Dear Tom, Eddie, Tobler, Kody, Toads, Will, Sebo, and the rest of the Hello Sport crew, I write to you today to say thanks and to reflect on the last 10 years. Firstly, I would like to congratulate you guys on achieving 10 years of filling the airway with absolute dribble. To say well done is an understatement. From recording and editing in the dead of night while working jobs that actually cause calloused hands to now joining the aristocratic class and dealing in equestrian bloodstock. It's a great point. It couldn't have happened to better people. I'm joking, of course. We all know Tom was already in Silver Spoon areas. Bring back the Moleskins and the wet nurse. Now it comes to the main reason for writing to you guys today. As a way to reflect on the past years, I've compiled an album of what I believe are some of the most influential pieces of dribble media. I'd like to think that the CD represents the people who built the foundations for yarning, pays homage to the present punters and dribblers who are doing the damn thing, and to show the future what can be achieved if you don't take your life too seriously and aren't afraid to push yourself out there for a laugh, Tom. Wow. Please find enclosed gifts. There is a limited edition That's So Dribbly for everyone at Hello Sport, including Tradie and Sebo. I've also included a CD for Billy Burns to pay my respect to one of the OG yarnsmen. That's a nice touch. If I could make a suggestion, the CD player would really suit Kody's baggy jeans and Healy attire. Shout out to Billy Birmingham, Hoodoo Gurus, Bo Ryan, certain members of the Roosters team, the New South Wales Blues.
Certain members of the Roosters team.
The Hoodoo Gurus?
That's
sure.
fine.
And a big shout out to the fellow P's and D's members, Sam Rigney, Ken from Kensington, Samuel L. Jackson, James Scott, Voice of an Angel Dribbler, and Tradie. I'll hit you guys up and see if you want a copy of the That's So Dribbly CD. Ken from Kensington, you may need to hit me up. Don't worry, you'll have P's and D's confidentiality for your persona. We all know who it is. Here's to the next 10 years. Be as soon. Cheers, fellas and co. Will Harry. Now, for Tobler. Tobler's got shapes. He's got degas.
Oh, degas is what you take before you have a colonoscopy to fart everything out.
Oh, that's super helpful.
He's got triple tested party mix dummies.
Love that.
Yuck.
That's foul.
That's disgusting.
Sure. Now in here we have got
What a wonderful little gift.
what a wonderful little gift for 10 years. That's So Dribbly.
Oh, wow. Can I have a look at that?
Pre-game rev up, Streety, marvellous, 1991, the 12th man. I miss Dior, Sam Dribbly, call me Benji, Bo Ryan. That's my team, the Hoodoo Gurus. We rock the party, dream yours. Have you been bad this year? Josh Target, let me hear, New South Wales Blue. Hainsey from Kensington. How to Make Potties by Sam Dribbly. Baggy Green by SJ, Sammy J. I'm So Bounced Out, Dude by Sam Dribbly. Man, I Need, Tommy T, Ken from Kensington. Oh, Dribbly Night, Voice of an Angel Dribbler, and Winding Down, Josh Target. That's So Dribbly. It's nice.
Oh,
Unreal. Look at that. That CD
hell.
was sick as well. Is that
There's
a
a little.
green?
There's actually a little book in here, dude. There's actually a little book. This is a throwback.
Or is
Do you
that-
guys know what a
Careful.
CD is?
Yeah,
CD.
well, listen,
Is that how you say it?
Kody wouldn't.
Dude, he's got the lyrics in here.
Holy shit.
He's got all the lyrics in this book.
Let me have a look at this.
That's a nice touch.
Dude, that's a classy touch.
You remember how they got those little things?
Those
little
things to slide under.
The little things you got to get them under.
God, dude, so weird. Kids just have no that.
You got no idea.
No idea. Which is not weird at all, but it's just weird for me.
So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of them.
Dude, this thing's fucking hilarious.
For us, there's like little sections in here constantly throughout.
So they're just all the CDs in that little
Yeah,
CD.
you got a portable CD and MP3 player.
Oh, like a Discman.
A Discman.
Now they were cool.
Essentially a Discman. I have made one for Tobler, Kody, Willie, Sebo, Streety, and Billy Burns.
Sweet.
There's 2 more here.
Yeah.
That's just packaging. And then at the bottom, dedicated to all the punters and dribblers, for without them, dribbling yarn wouldn't be possible.
Oh, wow.
It's like a little
dude.
commemoration, because that's the CD there, and then that's the cover, and you sort of put them together.
There is a classiness to the final touches he's put on all of this.
There's some beautiful touches. Beautiful touch. Look at that.
Look at that.
That's so dribbly. Unbelievable.
That's fucking fantastic.
Look how nice that is. Just pride of place.
Pride of place. Well, that's going up there.
I love it.
I love it too.
I'm into it.
A lot of effort going into this.
A lot of effort going into this. We'll have to give it a whirl on the CD on the Discman and see if it's up to scratch. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
It's a beautiful touch.
It is.
It's a beautiful touch. It's a beautiful touch.
Beautiful touch, isn't it? It's a lot of it's a classy touch.
It's a nice touch.
It is nice.
There's no doubt about that. There's no doubt about that. It's a nice touch.
It's a really nice touch.
Jeez, it's a nice touch.
Jeez, it's a nice touch, isn't it? Tell you what, I don't mind that as a cover, generally.
I like it.
Or a name.
Reminds me of something we need to do.
Yeah, it does. I've already lined up keys.
Oh, you have? Now, does this need batteries? No, it doesn't.
Oh, that's a nice touch. I was going to say that I would have been shocked if there were no batteries in there, given how classy this whole thing's been handled.
Now, this is a throwback to a simpler time.
Yeah. If I was on mushies right now, it'd be wigging me out, I reckon.
To a simpler time. They call us the transition generation, Tom, because we've gone from analog to digital, and just getting about my work like this makes me long for yesteryear. You were the fucking bee's knees when you were rocking one of these back in the day, dog.
Yeah. Unless you wanted to do anything that involved movement, and then it would skip like a motherfucker. And they'd be like, oh, we got an anti-skip one.
Oh, yeah, you couldn't run around, that's for sure.
What are you listening to?
Winding down. Josh Target. That's what came on.
He's so
He must
Probably
be
yelling.
fucking loud in those headphones.
Dude, that was so loud. Fuck, that's so funny. You were so loud, bro.
Give that a rock. It's pretty loud.
You can hear it.
Yeah, it's fucking loud, but it's good.
Horizontal, so fucking oath.
Shout out to the CD, bro. It's fucking good stuff.
Now, are these speakers?
Probably. Take the headphones out and see.
Different modes on here. I'm in rock right now. Classical,
Rock mode, dude.
DIR, BBS, pop, jazz. All right, I mean. 'Tis the season to get dribbling. Wow.
'Tis the season to get horizontal, so.
All right, I'm going to stop that. I don't know how to stop it. There you go.
What are you thinking?
Can you pass me that fucking the frame?
Thanks, man.
It's pretty nice.
It's not bad, is it?
A lot of effort.
A lot of effort.
This is fantastic. It really is. And quite meaningful, you know. It's nice. I think there's a couple of, and I don't want to say critiques of this because I'm very grateful for this. But the CD itself is an amalgamation of some dribbler songs, some random songs, my old man song.
Well, the Hoodoo Gurus.
Hoodoo Gurus are in there, Bo Ryan, all wonderful people. But it's like it's kind of like we've been given a mixtape and a plaque, and it's really nice. Again, I don't want to sound like we're fucking talking this thing down because I love it.
We're not talking it down. We're definitely not talking it down. But
there is a high watermark.
There's probably a day where there's
I'm
probably
worried Kelvin might fucking come in here with a gun if we give this.
There's a time. I think there's a time where a mixtape gets one.
Yes,
but that's not 2026.
And even with this, listen, the finishes are elegant. You know what I mean? Like if I'm Shayna Blaze and I'm looking at a house on the block, elegant finishes, mostly. Not that, but it just.
I tell you what, it hasn't helped that this has arrived on Raptor Day.
No, and Tobler's already had his way with it, American Pie style.
Listen, let's just get brutally honest. Close but no cigar.
Close but no cigar. But we will send you some merch. So turbo@hellosport.com.au.
And I really, and to be honest, really, and if he was sending this in for no other reason other than just to be like, I'm a big fan of the last 10 years, and that's
even
nice.
more appreciated.
We really appreciate
Love your album art. Love this.
Love the CD player.
Love the CD player. But, you know, and now Kelvin did send down a memorabilia plaque that was completely smashed and broken in 1,000 pieces.
Yeah.
But that wouldn't have got it even if it wasn't broken.
Yeah. And listen, the not knocking the song, but did the Hoodoo Gurus need to be on there?
And I'm not anti-Hoodoo Gurus.
No, it's not about that.
It's just that it's
about 10 years of dribbling yarn.
Not Hoodoo Gurus, who we respect.
Yeah.
And Bo Ryan, who we respect.
If this was a Hoodoo Gurus podcast, then I'd get it.
Yeah. But it's just not at this point anyway.
No, it might change in the future.
But thank you. What was his name? And you've got Topple some degas and some rubbers and some shapes, which I think
is nice.
Very much appreciated.
Will Harry, thank you, man.
Thank you, Will.
Thank you, Will.
turbo@hellosport.com.au. You will be getting free merch, and not just like one thing. We'll give you some. We'll give you some nice stuff.
We'll give you some nice stuff.
Because it's a very generous gift, but just not quite where it needs to be. Not that specifically, just everything. But I'm still good. That plaque's going to take pride of place somewhere.
We'll put it up.
No, I'm not going to do that.
Okay.
That's us.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Could you two just not talk anymore?